Whiskey Couyons, man. We're back for another whiskey night. Been a while, man. We've been doing some vacations and stuff like that, so we haven't shot, but we back. Better than ever.
Well, you know, we're back.
I can't.
The best part of the whiskey Couyons, I find, the reviews are fun, right?
Yeah.
But man, whiskey night's awesome.
We're about to drink some whiskey.
And every whiskey drinker, not even in Louisiana, but in the world, ought to have a whiskey night. Get together with your friends.
Absolutely.
Y'all want to see the lineup? Check it out on TikTok. It's we got a little TikTok.
Get
video
together
on
with
that.
your friends, pull y'all bottles, and whatever y'all want to drink for the night, and just drink some whiskey, just hang out, you know. That's what it's about.
Hell yeah.
What are we drinking first tonight? Like I said, I've been eyeing down this new riff rye.
We going for the new riff rye, baby.
That's gonna be a good one right there.
Opened it a couple days ago. It's got to open up a little bit. Calm down, girl.
You want a bigger pour?
I'm good, man. It's not mine.
What you want to put in that teacup?
Keep pouring. Good.
Good.
Oh, shit.
I'm a heavy pour, man.
Jesus
She likes
Christ.
rye.
You want me to pour yours too? I'm a heavy pour.
Go for it.
Yeah, I kind of need this, but with
Sorry about the noise. It's a habit.
I'm good. I'll take some of hers if I need to.
Damn, I got heavy.
you ain't taking shit out of my cup.
Damn, dude.
Damn it. Man, I'm glad we can open up now. We got a little more space, man. We can.
Oh, yeah.
What's new riff rye at?
That's 95, I think.
Newport, Kentucky.
Oh, I thought you spoke about proof.
Oh yeah, what is the proof? I just 50 actually. It's 100 proof.
You know what I really like? I really like the new riff saying, a new riff on an old tradition.
Oh,
I
yeah.
love it. I love it.
I actually had one craft distillery of the year from Fred Minnick, dude.
Dude, this is my second expression of new riff.
I would maybe have to agree with that.
Fantastic.
They've been making some good
Yeah,
shit.
they've been putting out some shit, man.
The only thing I really need to try is that one, the
That
malted
malted
rye.
rye, man.
I need to get it. I
I wonder
need
how
to.
different they'll be compared to this one.
I don't know, but they've been talking it up.
Grass.
Grass.
This is
It's rye, baby.
Rain on.
This one's even more fresh cut than the other one.
Yeah.
The Leapers part.
Oh, yeah.
This was like this fucking grass was wet.
Okay,
and
so
it was
this
just mowed.
is like you mowed it and
it's
like
just cut in.
you mowed it and carted it in the bag and then you opened the bag and shoved your face in it.
Yeah.
We got rained out earlier. But we're back.
That's some good stuff, man. This off the nose is really good.
I like it.
Oh, I'm waiting to see this. That fucking palate is sweet, dude. That's good. I love this stuff.
That's good,
I
man.
think I need to go back to Missouri.
That's some good stuff.
Get me another bottle.
Get you a bottle, get me a bottle.
What was the price compared to the bourbon,
get
man?
you another bottle and then
Get
me
me
another
another
bottle.
bottle. and another bottle after that.
Same price as the bourbon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right in the 40, 45.
Okay, I get that.
I'll Venmo you.
Oh, it's good, man.
It is
Kick
good.
it down one notch. I think it feels a little hot.
Loud.
I just don't want it to be
It's a,
overbearing. It feels a little loud compared to us.
It's a straight rye, so there's no finish on it. It's just a good fucking rye flavor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna sit here and drink whiskey and not talk about it.
So this camera has a feature like where you hold things up and it'll focus on it because you're like advertising shit. So there you go.
There you go.
New
I haven't
riff.
tried it, but it's supposed to do that.
Kentucky straight rye.
I don't know if it will with so many people and everything on camera, but hey, Kentucky straight rye, new riff, 50%, 100 proof.
It's hard for me to drink whiskey and not talk about it. That's the bad thing about it.
I know, right?
'Cause I'm like, damn, man. We can get on a conversation like,
Oh, did you look?
oh, what the fuck's been happening?
You
What's
just
been
can't
going
get
on
into
today?
it all that much
Right.
because, you know, you
Yeah.
still got to do it.
I'm just gonna be like,
I don't
damn,
know.
I get some good flavors. and good
Melissa
good
might not
Check
let
this
us do
out.
a review
Check
on
it.
this.
Our 100% rye is bottle and bonded without chill filtering, exceeding the world's highest quality standards
I mean,
for
we
spirit
could
set
do
in the
another
fourth,
review on it later.
set forth in the
You
1897
gonna
I might
some
drink
for
it
it?
bottle and
again.
bond
Yeah.
act. Aged
Matter
at
of fact,
least
we just
4
make that a
years.
reason
Yeah.
to do it again.
95%
drink it.
rye, 5% malted rye.
So
So
the
this
malted rye must be
is-
like 95% malted
This
rye.
is
That's exactly what I was
100%
thinking.
rye. So this has no corn,
Yeah.
no barley.
It's straight
So
that is-
we want to try the
rye.
malted rye. The malted rye is probably 95.
It's good
with
to know, though.
5.
It's good to
This
read
is-
and get information on it. you know what you tasting. So there's
We-
no corn whatsoever in this shit.
We love information on a bottle, and to give it. There's more bottles
But this one,
out
I
there to
don't
have
get
more
corn at
information,
all,
but this
so it
has
makes
good.
sense.
This is amazing. I love this shit,
Straight,
dude.
straight raw, man.
Sour mash as well. It says.
I would make a joke, but there is a such thing as sweet mash. Matter of fact, what whiskey was it that said, "Oh man, we changed it up and we do sweet mash now"? I forgot who it was. Oh, Wilderness Trail.
Yes.
They said, "Oh yeah, we bring in sweet mash," so they don't call it sour mash; they call it sweet mash.
Wilderness.
I can get
That's
it.
what we did
I
on
can
that
get it
podcast.
made.
Wilderness Trail, yeah.
Oh,
You
that
got
shit tastes like
people in
teriyaki.
Missouri.
Yeah,
I
it
can
tastes
get
like
it.
teriyaki
You have
sauce.
connections.
It was that sweet.
Maybe.
Might need a bottle.
Definitely
Talking about, I
worth
like
buying
this, man.
another bottle and
I
paying
need
the
a bottle
shipping
of
and
this.
all that.
Yeah, I like this.
It is our bottle.
Yeah, it is. I need another bottle of it.
We bought it from him.
Mm. This is another one. Like I get the grass notes on the nose. I don't get dill.
Yeah.
I'm not getting anything.
On the
right now.
nose,
I don't know if it's
Last
because
number,
it's
what,
wet
like
cut
5?
grass behind us, or if it's just
Felt
tastes
very
like wet
good.
cut grass.
it tastes like grass. Way more than the other rods we've
yeah?
had. Way more.
Yeah, the
How do you know
Leapers,
what
the
grass
Leapers had a
tastes like?
grass nose to it, like a
Yeah,
note.
but it didn't really taste
But it
like
didn't.
it.
Yeah, this one.
This one tastes like I'm eating grass.
You know that outlet by your lawnmower? Your face is in it.
Better hope you don't hit nothing.
Yeah, yeah. You're catching the fucking snap with the snapper's putting on.
Oh,
To the
God, cut
snapper.
that
That's
rug.
an old ass lawnmower. An updated lawnmower. Name your favorite lawnmower.
Bad boy.
Bad boy lawnmower. Yeah, you know they out of Arkansas. Bad boy.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I know to make some badass.
Batesville, by the way. Because
Batesville?
yeah, because my girlfriend's from Batesville. Well, she lived in Arkansas, and she talked about well, her brother talked about Bad Boy Mowers. Like, yeah, that's from where we live at. I'm like, you serious? He's like, yeah. So sure enough, we went to Batesville, and they got a giant fucking factory with nothing but orange ass Bad Boy lawnmowers. You know what I mean?
They are
I
fucking
don't-
bad.
That's
I
what I
don't
heard.
care
Better than
what
that Carl
mower it
Tater
is,
note.
as long as I don't have
Yeah.
to mow the grass, I'm good with it.
Yeah, it could be a fucking snapper for all you care, as long
It
as you
could
got to
be,
mow that.
it could be one of those old school ones that don't have a motor or anything.
Yeah,
You know what's
Just,
Fisher Price that blows bubbles. As long as
Right.
that grass is cut, you
as
don't
long
give
as
a
that
fuck.
grass is
You
fucking
need
cut.
one of them Husqvarna.
Husqvarna's are nice.
That's
what's
what we got.
The
I
smart
like those
lawnmowers.
lawnmowers.
Oh, you're
yeah.
talking about the one that's like the
Yeah, the
Roomba?
robotic
The
lawnmower.
The Roomba
Yeah.
lawnmower.
Yeah.
We need one.
We have a Husqvarna, but it ain't that one.
A
No,
lawnmower.
Husqvarna's are nice.
I mean, mine is self-propelled, you know.
I had a Husqvarna
Look.
ride lawnmower. It's awesome.
I used to have a John Deere riding lawnmower. I was like, okay, yeah. My yard's big enough for that, but it's small enough to where you don't necessarily need it.
I don't do the riding one.
But,
I'd rather push than ride the one more.
I'm getting older in age, man. I need exercise, so I figure I don't need that much
Good.
exercise.
This motherfucker's
So
getting
I'm
old,
getting,
bro. What do you
I got
think
the
about that?
self-propelled. I don't need that much, you know.
I'm
Yeah.
the youngest
Little.
one of the
Man, if you
group.
getting
Shit.
old, fuck.
30? No,
I
something.
am the youngest one.
I'm not
in
gonna
the
say
group.
your age on camera. 30 something though.
Still the youngest one.
Are you the same age as me now?
For
At least for a couple
another
months.
2 months.
Do you think YouTube would give us a little, if we put on like regular music? Be like, hey, if we do a whiskey night, can you please not copyright the shit out of us and let our music play?
Oh, we can license every song that plays.
Damn, dude, I gotta get in touch with like,
Yeah, but
You
Luke Combs.
Yeah.
I gotta get in touch with Tab Benoit,
Trey Lewis.
Mark Broussard, Trey Lewis, yeah. Dude, one song, dude. Let us play Dig Down in Dallas. You know what I mean? A couple of times on a whiskey night.
We
We'll
just
send
put that
you-
shit on loop
Yeah,
for
just
about
put
a
it
half
on loop,
hour
let it
and
keep
we'll
going.
Yeah, we'll
move
send you a
on.
bottle of whiskey, a couple of cigars. Just let us play. You know? He probably wouldn't give a fuck. He seemed like a nice guy.
We need to put that on TikTok.
Yeah. But the random
was
blues
that?
music playing, I like
I don't
blues
know.
music, dude. You can let that play and I can
Drunk
hear that
already?
music and I like that. You know? I do like that. Especially with the flames going.
I mean, if it was up, I would.
yeah. Oh yeah. Good stuff.
I like fucking, yeah. I like music.
Right,
Me
me
too.
too.
Love it.
I'm glad we could just do this with
Yeah.
the non-copyright in the background.
And this freaking fire, even though it's 1,000,000 degrees in South Louisiana right now, it kind
I don't know
of
what
hits,
you're
you know?
talking about. I
It
got
is,
air
yeah.
conditioning
I'm
right
totally
here.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good.
You got the fan, we got the AC coming.
Well, I mean,
It's
that
really
was a
not
good
that
point
hot.
about it
It's just
raining.
like it's
That
just
was a
really
good
something
point
I can
about it
feel
raining
this.
after hours.
Put
I don't know if
the-
it's the fan or just that, but it's
the
cooler.
fan inside, right here, blowing out.
Oh, there you
we'll
go.
get air conditioning.
Good idea, but
Every time we do this, you notice that there's no fucking wind.
I like that.
Ever.
Like,
Get off of me.
it's always windy.
Let me set the ambiance. I got you.
It's like
This is our original soundtrack.
But yeah, man, I like the music. I like a little music while I'm drinking a little whiskey. When I'm by the house, though, like, I'm cranking some shit up. Like, the neighbors are probably like, this motherfucker's drinking whiskey again. They probably know by now.
Drink whiskey at 7 in the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, get off of work. Get off of work. Oh,
It's
the
not like
neighbor's
he's a-
off of
It's not
work.
like he's a lunch or nothing. He doesn't wake up and drink whiskey.
Right.
I mean, sometimes, but it doesn't do that. No.
Yeah, because, like, I don't know, like, my nights are my mornings are my afternoon, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of times when I'm getting off of work, so.
I work nights, we would.
Your neighbors
get
come
off and go
outside,
to
they drinking
bars and
coffee.
drink blood. We would call it bloody
You're like,
breakfast.
good morning. He's like,
yeah,
no,
like, we
good night. I'm
used to do
drinking
that,
whiskey,
but
baby.
I don't know, we stopped doing that for a while. I remember my first time I had Glenfiddich. I was at that fucking place, the Rendezvous Breakfast place in Thibodeau.
Oh, that
Yeah, we
place
got
is
off
good.
of work.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, had all kind of fucking whiskeys. I'm like, man, what do you want to drink? I was
When
like,
I work nights, we would get off. We would either go to Dematas when it was still
In
there,
Thibodeau,
or Spar.
I don't know if it was me and you or me and Simeon or whatever. Somewhere we got really fucking wasted, drunk or something like that, and somehow we ended up at the Rendezvous eating breakfast in the morning.
I
Fun,
don't
know.
fun.
remember that.
I think Rendezvous actually caters from
Wasn't it Casio?
Cristiano's.
Oh,
Castellano is one of them.
yeah,
One of
they
them.
do.
Yeah. It's one
They
of them.
used to actually. I
Yeah,
think somebody else bought them out.
Okay. I know they do the cornhole tournaments are over there a lot. That big back room they got.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they do cornhole league out there.
Oh, that's cool.
You can go get your cornhole league.
I stomp them. I'm good at this shit now. I know exactly how to.
No, no, them dudes ain't fucking around, bro.
Yeah. I watched the cornhole tournament the other day at the Piazza Bar. I was waiting on you and Eric to show up.
I watched
And,
one on TV too. Them motherfuckers can play some
Man, they
cornhole,
just
dude.
toss it
Yeah.
in the hole every time.
Every
Not
time,
that
dude.
they're blocking it.
Yeah. Motherfuckers are like this. They blindfold each other. They're like,
Look.
pop, 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 pop. All gone in the hole. Like, what
Can I
the
get
fuck's
it in the
going
hole
on
every
here?
time? No, but I could get it on the board.
They fucking show off, man.
They
It's
can get
like
in the
behind
hole
back.
three times. I bet that.
It wasn't supposed to sound right, but it was kind of.
Yeah. I got it in the hole once in my life.
I can get it on the board at least.
He got it in at least 3 times. Okay?
Ah, shit.
At least 3 times.
That's code for we have 3 kids.
The practice should never stop though,
Hey, yeah,
No,
well,
we
you
don't.
know, yeah, you
Yeah.
gotta keep practicing. You wanna
Yeah.
make sure you don't get rusted, you know?
Right, yeah. Just in case later on you like,
Yeah. You might decide you wanna get it in the hole again.
pop out a fucking another one, you know.
Fuck
I'm gonna keep trying to have kids. I just don't want any more kids.
absolutely fuck that nonsense. I do not want to go through that again.
Pop out what's
I
that
don't
little
want to go to that
kid
either.
with the redheaded kid from Problem Child?
Oh.
Let's pop out a Problem Child. Fuck it.
Oh no, that is
What was
that
his
is
name?
that is
I mean, I know his real name.
I
but
don't know
what
what
was
his name
on
in the
show?
movie. I have no idea.
I don't
That was a
remember.
good
That was
little
so
movie
old.
from the 90s though.
Dude, I was
Problem Child.
Yeah, what was his name though?
No,
Actually?
you think
I don't
Home Alone?
remember.
or
Problem
Rock
Child.
Junior.
Junior. Got it. Let's do it like you watch a lot of movies, man. We're sure.
Dude, you know what I was thinking about the other day, and they were talking about.
Fucking Junior. You
It was,
little asshole, man.
I was listening to some podcast or something like that, and they was talking about John Travolta's career. All right, and it was about Pulp Fiction. I think it was.
Pulp Fiction was great.
No, fuck yeah.
Oh,
I think
you
this
was
was on
listening
Joe
to Quentin
Rogan or something.
Tarantino.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino.
Interview, yeah.
All right, well, they was talking about John Travolta, how his career kind of died a little bit
Until
until
Pulp Fiction.
he did Pulp Fiction.
Right.
But then you think of like the movies he was doing before that,
It was
and I
all
can't think of the name of the movie.
Look who's talking.
Urban Cowboy.
Yeah.
Look who's talking.
With Christy
and
Alley
Look who's talking too.
Oh yeah, that's Look Who's
But
Talking.
a baby
Remember that
was
shit?
talking,
Like that
yeah.
was so big back in the
Right.
day. Like
Right.
I love Look Who's
I
Talking.
love
Yeah.
that stuff, and like now you look at it, it's like,
It's kind
What
of
was
yeah,
that?
it's kind of weird, yeah.
dude, that
But-
was crazy.
Pulp Fiction was great, and John Travolta had a good career up until
Honestly, I need to rewatch that movie. It's been so long since I've seen it. I really don't
Pulp
remember a
Fiction.
lot about
Who
it.
was talking?
No, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction is my favorite movie, hands down, ever. Like, that movie has everything in a movie, dude.
Okay, don't come
Hands
for me,
down.
but I don't think I've ever seen Pulp Fiction.
we're
Just
gonna have to
watch
watch
it.
it.
You love it. I'm telling you.
I don't think I have ever.
I don't know, like,
It's
got a lot of
it
cool
puts
scenes.
everything in a
Look
movie.
who's
But
talking
I-
multiple times.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think I've seen
when he
Pulp
stabs
Fiction.
her, like, with the fucking, like,
It's fucking
needle.
crazy, dude. The whole movie's awesome.
I'm pretty sure that's where Samuel L. Jackson became famous for
got
motherfucker.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Is that where that's from?
The whole
There's-
movie's awesome.
There's a lot of things from
Because
that
he goes,
movie.
TikTok motherfucker. That's where that's from.
Everything he says,
Yeah.
minus the
But
Capital
he
One
has a
commercial
lot of
says
movies where he says
motherfucker in
that.
it.
But Pulp Fiction is just like,
That's not,
My favorite
say
line-
what one more
My
fucking
favorite-
time.
My favorite line from Pulp Fiction is kind of like a quote
They got
with
so many
Samuel L.
lines,
Jackson.
yeah.
When you absolutely, positively got to kill every motherfucker in the room.
Dude, the movie's awesome, dude. Oh my god. Like, to this day, that movie has, this is why I think it's my favorite movie, right? Drama, comedy, action. You fucking name
Gore.
it. Suspense,
Like,
gore.
fucking-
Dude, it's fucking just awesome. It's an awesome movie. It has everything in a movie.
Okay,
Correct.
but
You
see,
saying it's your
my-
favorite
Tarantino.
movie, period.
Absolutely.
My
I was
issue
thinking,
is, if
which-
I'm
what's
sitting
your
on
favorite-
my sofa,
Quentin Terry.
watching,
Pulp Fiction.
watching a movie,
That's
I'm
your-
out in like 5
Dude, I really love fucking like Django.
done.
Django was
Badass
great, dude.
movie,
But that's
dude.
his style though,
Yeah.
man. Like most of his movies are very similar to that.
Quentin Tarantino, favorite director. Second, like very close second, Martin Scorsese.
You know he's only
Because
doing
I like gangster movies. And he makes the, like, you know, fucking
Tarantino.
shit.
He's only doing like
Huh?
one more
Yeah.
movie.
That was Scorsese one?
Oh, yeah. So he makes some fucking shit,
Yeah.
dude.
The only problem with him was he was like 18 hours long.
He's
but
retired
that
after
was
he
great.
does his next movie. He has no clue
Yeah,
apparently
one more
what he's
movie
doing.
left, yeah.
But
But you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood?
yeah,
Oh, I love that movie.
I
You
know-
seen the fucking Bruce,
yeah, you know, I was kind of hating on him and everything, but actually, whenever I
he actually
told
said if you have a problem with it, to suck his dick.
well,
He was
after
pretty
listening to the
fucking
Joe Rogan
pissed off
thing
about it.
and then everything with it and so
Yeah.
on like that, you don't feel so bad about it. And you
Yeah.
know what?
I
It
got-
is a fictional movie,
Right.
I had a
and
conversation.
realistically, you know, as much as I love Bruce Lee and everything like that, he probably was a cocky
Yeah.
asshole sometimes.
The crazy thing about it is the guy that played Brad Pitt was an actual stuntman who was trained in fucking military.
Yeah.
And he was saying like he went in there and this dude can kill fucking Bruce Lee. And Bruce Lee's like trying to fight him. He's like, dude,
Well, the way Quentin,
what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
the way Quentin described it
reacting
as,
in
look,
the movie.
if they're fighting like UFC style or something
Right.
like that, Bruce Lee would obviously
Y'all hash this out. I'll be back.
beat him in that kind of style of fight. But if he's fighting in the jungle and it's kill or be killed, the other guy is gonna win that fight. But the other thing is too is the way it was set up. You know, Brad Pitt's character,
I can't think of his
he
name,
let
dude.
Bruce Lee knock him down on the first part or whatever, just to kind of see what he did. That way, on the second move,
Bruce Lee's
he could
character.
copy it.
He let Bruce Lee's character.
Yeah, you ever seen Once
The
Upon
guy
a
that's
Time in
playing
Hollywood?
Bruce Lee.
No.
You
in
gotta
the
watch
movie.
that
But,
movie, man.
but it's funny that this comes up because just last week or this past week at work, somebody was talking to me about Bruce Lee, and we were having this big long conversation. I was like, dude, Bruce Lee was a bad motherfucker. This dude,
Oh, he was.
he kept saying like, oh, Bruce Lee wasn't. He basically said that anybody worth their salt in the UFC today could take Bruce Lee down. And I'm like, dude, you don't understand. He's like Brock Lesnar. I'm like, dude, Brock Lesnar's
I don't
speed
know
does
Brock
not
Lesnar.
even freaking
But
compete.
I'm gonna tell you
Bruce
this.
Lee would
But I mean, you're
tag
talking
that
a
dude
230
Yeah.
versus a 130 pound person.
I think a lot of people would be Bruce Lee though, personally.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I think if Bruce Lee was still alive and Bruce Lee was still adapting his martial arts, kung fu, whatever you want to call it, to today's standards, that Bruce Lee would be unfreaking
The
touchable,
problem with
dude.
Bruce Lee is he was an actor, and he had one sparring fight, and they wore the mask and heavy gloves, so it's kind of hard to say. You know what I'm saying? With light gloves, dude, he's a small. If you hit that guy in the right spot, and you never know. But Bruce Lee would have got his clock cleaned.
But you
Honestly,
never
dude,
you
him
never
against
watch-
Brock
He's
Lesnar?
fast. He's very fast.
Brock Lesnar probably would have cleaned his clock because it's 100 pounds on the dude.
But you're talking about speed.
Oh, he's
somebody
fast.
Brock
And he had
Lesnar
power.
might be fast.
But,
Brock
I mean, we're
Lesnar's
talking
fast for a
100 pounds.
240-pound dude.
This dude's
Dude, one
little
hit,
bitty,
man.
dude. Like,
if he hit,
Ah,
that's
dude.
like one 9-year-old going trying
I'm
to
just
kick
saying,
you.
you're talking about things in reality. I'm talking about a world where I've literally seen
No.
a guy that weighed
This is-
150
you put him-
pounds take
this is
on
a good
5
You put him in the
conversation to have,
UFC in
This is a good
the right
conversation
weight
to have.
classes.
because it is debatable. It's highly debatable.
You put him in the right weight, and he could probably compete all the way up to middleweight in the
Dude.
UFC.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think so too.
Middleweight might be pushing it, you know, welterweight, so on like that, but but you go into the heavyweight.
Here's the thing.
You put somebody that knows how to fight.
There's
in that kind of
very
weight.
few people alive today. I say very few. There's not enough people alive today that can attest to what Bruce Lee was actually capable of.
Now look, we're talking UFC or whatever. Like in an actual like street fighter, this and that. There ain't no rules. If he wants to take you out, you know he's gonna take you out. He's gonna break your knee or something like that, bring you to the ground.
Yeah, but who says
I'm
he can
just
do
Do
saying,
that?
that 1-inch punch,
This
knock your ass
dude-
in the
Who
routes
says
or
he
something
can do
like
that? He's never fought like in competition,
He-
like, live
He
competition.
has. It just
Bruce
hasn't
Lee
been
fought
One fight,
what?
dude.
Bruce Lee
documented.
fought.
It's recorded. One fight, and they had sparring headsets on. Like it was padded, and it was a boxing match. It was never an MMA match. He's never fought an MMA match.
There's actually another video where he actually did spar with somebody, and it is all in pads and stuff like that. but
Right. That's the only one. That's the only fight he's had.
And
Dude, I'm telling you, in a fight, I don't think he's fucking with Conor McGregor, dude, at all.
McGregor?
Yeah. I
That's
don't-
important. He's fucking with McGregor.
Yeah,
honestly,
but I don't. That's what I'm saying. Though. I don't like. I'm gonna take like a low level.
honestly,
telling
man,
you,
I don't
see
think
it.
he can stand on 2 feet with McGregor. McGregor can't stand on 2 feet with him.
Yeah, dude. I like.
He might lose an ankle.
Dude, these are mine. But I've never had that corn whiskey, and I want to try it on a fresh palate, like not fucked up. So,
Dude, what? What corn whiskey?
this one.
You don't
What
want
is
to do it
that?
tonight?
Oh, I definitely want to do it right now.
What is that?
Fucking let's do it. Get some
This is
water.
all right.
You
So
got a
I
bottle?
looked it up.
I haven't even seen that bottle.
No, I need a bottle of water. I'll take
Alright.
a bottle of water. So it's a blend of corn whiskey, broken barrel whiskey, and it's limited edition, and it's aged in Mizunara oak, Japanese oak.
Okay.
It's all corn whiskeys. Look at it. It's not a bourbon. It's very light on the color, and it says a collection of American whiskeys. When I looked it up, every American whiskey is a corn whiskey. It's no bourbon. It's no rye. It's no malt. It's all corn whiskeys, and they're blended together and aged in a Japanese Mizunara oak barrel. Very interesting whiskey.
I'm
And
gonna try in a
from what
second.
I read about
I poured myself a little bit more New Rift whenever y'all.
Finish that, and we're gonna pop this open.
I don't mind waiting on you, bro. Shit. I'm good with that, actually. Don't even rush.
I need one more little sip and I'll be good.
But when I looked up because that was one of the things when I was walking through the stores in Kansas and Missouri when we were on vacation. I was kind of looking for stuff that I knew I haven't seen before, you know? And I come across Broken Barrel.
Pop that because your bottle.
And it
Pop
kinda-
that shit. That's what I'm saying. I
kinda
don't pop
rang a
somebody
bell.
else's bottle. Make that sound, dude.
Oh, that's tight.
Type. Oh, that's
Oh,
good. That's a good
yes.
one. All right.
That's a good sound. Fuck yeah.
Boy, that was a tight pop.
Woo! Woo! That's
Oh,
a tight
damn it.
pop.
Synthetic.
Dude, all right.
Synthetic cork.
Alright.
I'm not ready for it yet.
You can set it down. I'm going to rinse.
Damn,
One
that's a
more
tight
again.
cork, man. It reminds me of them Balcones corks. They're kind of tight like that.
Dude, the works. Knob Creek. Dude, Knob Creek's corks are like ridiculous.
Oh yeah. Oh, Lefroy. Motherfucker, that's some tight ass.
I ain't had Lefroy in a while, man. Don't
Honestly,
blame
I
me.
didn't even look when we was in there, but
I'm pretty sure
I
you
think
got
I
10
killed
left.
that bottle.
Damn, I should have brought that Laura. We probably need a little Pete in our life.
Dude.
Or
Got
the
our
Cool-
bag.
Or the Coolila.
And we got Corey Brecken in there.
He got our bag, and he got 10 and
Yeah, you
I
got
got
Corey
10
Brecken.
and Corey
huh?
Brecken.
Yeah.
And I think I got Lefroy. I don't know if I killed that bottle or
Dude,
not.
this is something, man.
And I got that
So when I
Lager
looked it
9.
up, I was walking through, and I didn't want to get anything. I kind of looked up
What's
Broken
the
Barrel.
price point on
It's
that?
kind of cool.
About 50
All of
bucks.
these bottles I bought were about the $50 range, you know. The new Riff and the new Riff Rye were
A
40,
lot of bourbon
45.
guys would say that's not a pretty color, but Scotch guy, it's a pretty color.
Yeah. I don't get into all that too much, man. It all depends on so
Some
many
people
different
like
things.
it dark, like dark. You know?
Balcony.
Me,
Balcony.
It doesn't matter, dude.
I'm gonna rinse this one. I'm gonna flip it upside down and grab another one.
There you
That
go.
way I don't
There
got
you
no
go.
water in it.
There you go.
Mmm. Then ice cube too.
So I ain't gonna lie to you. On the nose, not getting much. Not impressive, but I hope that flavor brings
Yeah.
it.
That's a tight.
Oh wow, yeah. That's
Yeah.
very flat.
Yeah, it's flat on the nose. But
It is a fresh open bottle.
yeah,
too,
it's
so.
a fresh bottle, it's neck pour. So like on the nose, it's really not much.
I don't know.
But it's
I kind of want to get another bottle and drink something else.
I get it
Come
distinct.
back.
No, I get it like a sweetness though. Let it sit for a little bit. Let's let it sit. I wonder what the age is on that.
Actually, I get a good bit on the nose.
I don't get too much. I just get a sweetness. You know, a little bit of oak.
I get oak.
I
I
get
get
that.
sweetness.
Corn sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's corn sweet,
I
definitely.
get corn. So corn, sweet, oak.
Are you at Bourbon Water?
There's some vanilla.
Yeah. I threw one over here somewhere.
You got one right there.
Oh, bro,
One behind you.
Oh yeah.
That's it. That'll work.
Yep. This one. There you go.
Definitely get a little vanilla.
I forgot to put one over there.
Maybe a little light chocolate.
I don't know what the age is. It's a blended corn.
You know, I do get something dark. I mean, I get corn, but I get something dark out of there. It might be chocolate. I don't know. It's definitely not light colored.
What is that? Different.
It'd definitely be like a real light, like milk chocolate or something like that.
Oh man, that oak. Oh my goodness.
It's a lot
Maybe
of
it's
oak.
the
Dig
oak.
into it, yeah. Cause okay, so the more I read about this, before I bought it, I aggravated the crap out of the people that were with me because I walked
A
around the
blend of
store about
4-year-old
5 times
Indian
before I
corn
settled
whiskey
on that.
And
I looked at
5-year-old
Scotch, I looked at all
Kentucky
kinds of
corn
different stuff,
whiskey.
you know? And I kept going back to that Mizunara, or however you say it, you know?
It's a blend of a 4 and a 5,
So-
so it's 4.5.
Okay.
8?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a good
So
age
what they
for
said was, it's Japanese oak, Mizunara, but it's more expenve than oak,
Oh,
you know,
yeah,
buying a
yeah,
regular oak
Mizunara,
barrel.
yeah.
So a lot of people, I guess a lot of those, there's more of a finishing barrel than an aging barrel because it's hard to come by and it's more difficult to pay for.
Man, maybe
But
it's
damn,
Mizunara oak. So it's so
I was
different.
gonna say that. I think it's just that
That oak smells different.
it's an oak, and you can tell it's an
You
oak,
can definitely
but
tell
it's a
it's an
different
oak.
I'm
species
gonna go
of
ahead
oak.
and say it's spicy oak. It has spices in the
You
oak.
know, no, dude, I was just about, not spicy oak, but I was just about to say I'm kind of getting some rye notes out of that.
Spicy.
Maybe that's the spicy, you know?
What kind of spice
Definitely
is that?
smells like oak though. Just,
Oh,
I think the spice
honestly,
is coming
I think
from
I'm
you.
gonna love this because I love the double oaks and a lot of oakiness in my whiskey.
God, that's good.
I just hope it has a finish
It's
to
almost like a Japanese oak. It's spicy. Yeah, it's good though. Like the nose it picked up a little bit.
Oh,
sitting
that's oaky.
it. Oh my god!
I just wet my lips and that's super oaky, dude.
But it's not like overpoweringly like pungent oaky.
there. Maybe the sweetness I would say a honey.
In the finish, it like it
Or
goes,
corn. I could say a corn.
but it like it tapers off slowly. It doesn't just keep on going and an end. It just tapers down.
Hmm. Alright, I'm fixing to sip in it.
It smells oakier than it almost tastes oaky.
Yeah, it doesn't have the oakiness flavor that much.
I find it's oaky. It just it
Oh.
tapers down, and it's not like as pungent as you would think it'd be on the first sip.
Dude. I almost get if somebody made a shitload of white dogs and mixed them together, it tastes like that. Right? It's very Cornish. It's corn. It's corn.
Extremely corn.
A lot of corn.
I just
Yeah.
taste the wood more than
You don't
anything.
taste that corn in there?
No, I get corn, but I
Almost
get
like
a lot
cream
of oat.
style corn,
Like
right?
It's not super sweet
Yeah,
like
but- yeah,
corn.
but
I mean,
like
you can
cream
taste
style
the corn,
corn,
but it's
and
not
then
like
it's not
sweet
overly
like
sweet corn, and it's not so much corn as you would get out of a regular,
It's fucking
regular
corn,
corn.
dude.
Yeah,
That's corn.
I can
But-
see cream style corn,
But not overly sweet.
but oak,
Yeah.
much,
Oak.
a lot of oak. Yeah,
Oak and
much
cream
oak.
style corn. But it's not overly sweet corn. You know what I mean? Just it's got a slight sweetness. Because I don't like overly sweet stuff. It's enjoyable to drink though. You know what I mean?
Ugh. Yeah.
Dude, I can't believe this is, again, I might be basing this off of bourbon notes mentally, but I can't believe this is 4.5, 4 and 5 year old. Like
Right.
it tastes younger than that.
Way younger.
Yeah, big time. In fact, I'm gonna just put this out there, but Buffalo Trace, I say BT Buffalo Trace, Bayou Terrebonne is doing a 1 year that I think has more.
Yeah, but those 10-gallon barrels, man. It's
True.
a lot of wood.
Yeah. I think has more. I think that 1 year has more.
You know, what they aging this at? Louisiana heats a motherfucker.
True. I mean, again, I don't
Tell
know
you
much
what.
about it.
That little sip out of the barrel.
I wanted
that
different, and I
slang
got it.
was awesome, dude. Like, that
Oh,
was
Bayou Terrebonne barrel sip.
yeah. That
was
sip
great,
that was
dude.
better than out the bottle that I had before.
All right.
Maybe it was
Well,
just
that was,
experience. I
that
don't know,
was-
but
He said that was barreled at 120, so I'm guessing it was probably a little bit,
I was
a
thinking
little
about
bit lighter than
115.
that. 115, 112ish to 117. You know, give it a little bit on that. But
What
It's
our
a blend of-
humidity is,
4-year-old Indiana corn whiskey.
so
Likely MGP. And 5-year-old Kentucky corn whiskey. So you're getting Kentucky corn whiskey with more than likely Indiana corn. It's probably MGP corn whiskey. So Indiana, like MGP corn from Indiana, and then Kentucky corn. And then it's aged in Mizador oak barrels.
So I don't know if all broken barrel. I mean, it would make sense if it was, but I don't know if all broken barrel product is the same. But they use staves, kind of like Maker's Mark does.
Yeah.
But their staves come from, I guess, when they're in the process of making the barrels, or like some of the staves would break, and they take those broken staves and
Yeah, maybe.
age it, like use it in the aging process. So
Oh, so
I guess
it's
there's
not-
little to no waste.
It's not completely aged in Mizanora oak barrels. It says finished.
Yeah, it's finished
Right.
in Mizunora.
Finished with Japanese Mizanora oak staves.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's I'm guessing it's the staves that break in the process,
Yeah, probably so.
and then they take them and throw them in the oak barrel while it's aging. Maybe I don't
Maybe
know.
so.
I mean, I don't know.
That's how I would
That's
say
how I
that.
would imagine it.
Yeah. How else would you do it? Yeah.
I don't. I don't know.
It's interesting, but
I'd be interested. It's definitely good neck pour. I'm really curious to see how this opens though, because just since it's been in the glass, I'm getting a little bit different. You know,
I think it's
it's a little sweeter now.
it's sweeter. It's creamy.
it's got a little cream to it. Yeah. That's why I say cream stout corn is what I get, but not an overly sweet cream stout corn. Just corn taste, creaminess, and then I get the oak. You know, from the either the staves or the barrel is aged in.
Man. I should have had
Definitely
some of that,
interesting.
some of that energy drink, man. I'm starting to get like a drowsiness.
Oh man, don't get no drowsiness, dude.
I had to, dude.
Honestly, I don't know, dude. Like I'd probably score it really well.
I would too. I ain't gonna lie.
It's not like an intense flavor. With a cigar,
It's not a real finish.
yeah, it's not a real
I
finish.
don't know if I'd
There's
like
not
it
a-
with a cigar.
The cigar will probably overpower it, probably, but it would be something you sip on while you.
It's good.
I think it's too sweet for a cigar.
I don't-
Now,
I
given
don't
if
get
you
that
had
much
a
sweetness on it, dude.
strong
At all.
cigar,
Really? Now that it's been poured for a little bit, I'm getting a pretty good bit now. I don't know.
I find it
it's
sweet.
sweeter now than it was when we poured it. for
actually,
sure.
I taste less oat now, and I taste that
more
sweet
corn.
cream.
Yeah. Cream
Yeah,
corn.
It's less oak, but I don't get like an overpowered sweetness though. You know? I'll tell you what though, like
It's good. I'm not gonna feel bad about pouring this and
Oh.
having a sip. You know.
I
Definitely
yeah, I'd
not.
rate it, yeah. I wouldn't rate it right now 'cause it's only -4, but
Yeah. We're definitely gonna try it again.
yeah.
I am. I don't know about you guys. I'm definitely trying it again.
Fuck you guys. I'm taking this shit home.
It's very
Keep it.
interesting, dude. It's an interesting pour, for sure.
What's my St. Clyde story?
You know, I can almost get like a chocolate note out of it.
Hell, we get commercials?
Yeah, we get commercials.
Oh,
Had to
man.
cut that out.
I just lower it.
I'm not gonna edit it out. I mean, I'm gonna get paid for it, right?
Free advertisement. Come on.
Back row. Yeah, man. Not terrible. You know,
No, not at all. Not at all.
not super enjoyable, but dude, we had some badass whiskeys tonight.
Yeah.
This is coming off of a New Riff rye.
Kind of Lee Sinclair.
I don't hate it.
That bitch
It's
is
alright.
bad, dude. Out of all the whiskeys I've had tonight, I think that Lee Sinclair's the fucking bomb, dude.
Really?
We got more to drink though, so.
I mean, if I had that, I don't know.
That Brooklotti, man. I love that Brooklotti.
Brooklotti is good.
See, that's where we all differ. I'm
I'm a Scotch guy, and I still like
I'm
that
about
Lee
New Riff, dude. That New Riff rye right now is hitting it. I mean, not. Don't get me wrong. I would give that New Riff rye equal or higher ratings. than
Ryes
that
are not
Lee
my
Yeah,
top
I
thing,
would say
whatever.
Lee Sinclair's better.
I'm going Brooklotti,
Actually, the New Riff rye-
Sinclair,
Yeah.
and then the new riff right
Me
now.
too. And I like the rye, but I still rather the bourbon.
And now give it.
So
If I go into the rating system or something like that, a lot of those will probably be similar,
I
but
still rather
my
the New Riff
preferences
bourbon.
of what I
And
like
that
to
rye
drink.
is up there, dude. It's really good. Like in rye territory, it's fucking great.
Oh yeah.
But like I probably rather bourbon than rye. But that New Riff bourbon was my first love in New Riff world, and
good.
the rye still doesn't.
We've
beat
had
the
a
bourbon.
few different bottles of it,
Yeah.
and they're all good. You know, it wasn't just a one-hit wonder.
Because that bourbon is a rye. It's a heavy rye. So
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna get rye notes, but you get a lot of the sweetness from the corn.
It's a heavy rye mash
Right.
bill bourbon.
Whereas that New Riff rye, you just get the rye, which is still fucking phenomenal for a rye.
But no, like you're literally getting just
Just
it's
rye.
100%.
But it's great rye, dude.
Yes.
Really good rye
Yes.
whiskey.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm about to hit a bathroom break.
Go ahead, man. You whip out your dickle, man. Go take a leak.
Oh, I'm gonna be getting rid of some dickel that we had
Dickel.
earlier. That was our first thing, I think. Yeah.
Yep. I like
Alright,
this.
man.
I don't know, dude. Like,
First in, first out.
There you go.
first in, last out.
I don't think it works that way.
Get
The physics doesn't match up. Whiskey night by ourselves, man.
That's it, dude.
I'm not waiting no more.
I was waiting for Ryan to get back. I gotta go take a leak, but let's pour some whiskey, man. What happened to that dude? So Paul John, right?
Heavy pour.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay, so we had Paul John.
Oh, yeah.
What was the last? Select Cast? That was the last one we had? The
Yeah.
green label? Paul
Classic
John?
Select Cast.
Yeah. That stuff was badass.
Dude, it smells
dude.
like that, but lower proof.
It really is. That if I had to, when I read about this, I mean, I saw Paul John. I had to buy it. When I read about it after I bought it, it was they classified this as an entry level
All right.
Paul John,
Yeah.
and when I compared it to the one we had before, it's definitely that's what it is. It's phenomenal flavor, phenomenal everything. The only where it lacks is proof, man, and I like a high proof drink, but
See, I finished off that classic Select Cast.
You did
the
it?
cash grain. Fucking great. Even the
Oh,
last
absolutely.
pour was great.
absolutely.
But this one, like the other one, I had a more nuttiness to it. I got that almost like a charred nut almost to it, whether it be like walnut or whatever. This one doesn't have that, but it still has the same like honeysuckle. The other one said honey bourbon manuka was the fucking note.
Manuka,
The
yeah.
fuck that is. But it has that honey note, right?
Mm-hmm.
It has a malt, definitely a fucking single malt. You can tell off top it's a single malt.
Yep.
Like, damn, dude. Definitely honey. A lot of fruit, though, man. Remember the other one was tropical
Dark fruit. Was it tropical
Yeah, I
fruit?
got tropical fruit all day from this one, but from the other one. But this one, same thing.
I get like a darker, I don't know.
Like a plum or a stone fruit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that.
Definitely.
But where this one is, I find almost exactly like the other, is that this one gives a lot of, I guess that's the malt from, the similarities to Scotch. I get a lot of malt with this one, which reminds me of a Scotch right up front.
Yeah.
And then builds in the other notes afterwards.
See this compared to the Broken Barrel for me? This kills it.
Oh yeah,
From 80 proof to 100 proof, dude. This is the fucking shit.
it really is good. No, like I love the
Fucking
flavor
good.
on it. Just flavor alone is.
If
it
this
is
was 100
badass.
proof, motherfucker.
Oh yeah,
It's kicking some
but
shit
if it was
ass,
100
dude.
proof, it would be select cask.
Yeah. But I like this better than the Broken Barrel by far. This is really good.
Well, with you being
It's
a
been
Scot,
open up- oh, yeah.
Melissa probably won't like this. Speaking of scotches, but
Good, dude.
I definitely get malt. I wish it was higher proof, but
Oh,
I have
yeah. If it was
zero
higher
issues
proof.
drinking this as it is at all. This is phenomenal.
If it was higher proof, it'd be phenomenal.
Yeah, I love it as it is.
Right now, it's very good. It's more than good. It's very good.
Yeah.
Dude, this is really good.
Mm. I don't know. Again, I don't know much about the aging on this, so I don't know how long or anything like that. But
Well, I know, like, go to India, right?
hot.
They make that shit at the base of the Himalayan mountains. That's where the distillery's at. So it's in a tropical climate in India.
Oh,
So they, I remember Ralphie had reviewed some of this a while back. He reviewed, I don't know which one he had reviewed, but it was a Paul John whiskey. He said that it was spot on his review. He said it had a lot of flavors. It had very similarities, like a lot of similarities to Scotch. But the only problem with it is it's probably a young whiskey where it's not putting off a great finish, right? And he said if you can take this and age it on top of a mountain, where it's a little colder climate, where you can actually go a little longer, because they can't age it that long in fucking a hot climate.
yeah,
It's like Texas, right?
yeah, exactly.
Texas is putting out maybe 3 years at the most, because it gets too dark. It
All
almost
you
gets
would get
over
is
mature.
yeah.
Get too much over. So this one, they probably aged it very young and tasted it. It's like, all right, well, this is where it's at. Let's pull it out. Let's bottle it. This is where it's at. But if they can put it at the top of a mountain, they can extend that age and actually mature that whiskey for a lot longer in a colder climate.
Yeah.
So after I watched that review from Ralphie, I was like, he's spot on. That's exactly, like, it's great. It really is. But hard proof on this one, and you put that motherfucker at the top of a mountain and let that fucking age for longer, but
Uh-huh.
have a longer finish, you got a 4 whiskey right there.
I'm going back and I'm reading, right? Now, nose this and tell me if this is, I mean, they wrote
I'll
it,
tell you
so
what
of
I
course-
get.
Of course it's spot on, but
Honey, I get malty cereal notes. Fruit, the fruit I would say.
We drinking a Paul John, baby?
let's do it.
I really had to pee. Sorry it took me so long.
I would say peach, but don't hold me on that. Maybe a little apricot.
Let me get this glass poured,
Yeah, and tell
and
me
I'm
your
gonna,
notes.
I'm gonna tell you what this bottle says. Now, mind you, this is light.
You
So
quizzing me on the notes now?
if you want to go ahead, I'll wait.
All right. Hair.
Yep. Nose hair. Smells like nose hair.
No, I said hair, not nose.
Oh,
Yeah,
hair.
I was about to say. I was about to say.
I
that
get a little
right
nose
before you
hair
said
every
it.
time I
said
breathe
hair
in,
too.
but I've learned to kind of balance that out with other things.
Hair and a
Not
little
that
bit of
that's not
apple.
what most people would catch, but that's not what's written on the bottle.
All right, what you got?
Hair right off the bat, though, but I haven't said. Let me see what I got. I know Randy's.
I'll tell you what I agree
Randy's
with.
the note aficionado and all
I'll
of
tell
that.
you
but
what
I'm
I agree with, what I got out of it, and what I disagree with, what they got on the bottle. Okay.
All right.
on the nose, maybe a little bit of cinnamon.
Definitely got your pear.
Got pear.
Pear, right?
There's a spice there, and I'm not quite sure if it's cinnamon, but
I would say it's cinnamon.
The spice. Remember what I said earlier about dark fruit? All right. Y'all ready?
Maybe a plum.
can I sip it first?
I'm just going for the nose right now. Well, this is small writing.
Wow, it really drinks
A
like scotch.
soft whiff of bourbon, which I disagree with.
No,
I find
I don't
it's
get
more
that at all.
scotch than bourbon.
It tastes and smells like scotch.
I don't get any.
This is what I do agree with. Fruitcake. I said dark fruits.
Yeah.
What do you when you cut open a fruitcake? It's cherries
I've
and all
never
kinds
had
of
fruitcake in
everything.
my life.
Oh,
Cherries, plums, just
I've
dude,
seen it in a video. We
this
never
smells like fruit. It
Expand your
tastes
palate,
like
have
fruitcake.
fruitcake, and be disappointed because fruitcake sucks.
Yeah, fruitcake is terrible. But this is what it smells like
It
when
does.
they're cooking it.
I
When
can see
grandma's
it
cooking
smelling.
fruitcake, this is what it smells like.
Yeah, do I get that, dude? It's a very fruity whiskey.
It also
Come on,
says
it's
an
weak. Not at
enticing
your back.
caramel pudding.
Yeah, I get that.
I could kind of
Caramel
get
pudding?
caramel pudding because
the
it's
fuck
not
is
strong
caramel pudding?
caramel, right?
Maybe a tapioca pudding. All right. What the fuck? I never had caramel pudding.
I have.
All right.
It's
That's
not
something
terrible.
different.
It's different. It's
Everyone
it's
for
like
outside
caramel,
bathroom, dude.
but like use
You
that.
in the back door?
Yeah.
You use that
That's the
outside,
only
man.
bathroom I use, bro.
We'll do tasting when you come back,
Alright.
cause you were spot on with tasting.
I think he's already tasted it too, but I've already tasted it as well. It definitely, on the taste, tastes like a scotch. Pears, man, on the nose though. There's
sweet
a spice
scotch.
there. Yeah,
There's a sweet scotch, which I don't know what to compare it to, but it tastes like a sweeter scotch. Definitely.
It's in the kind of in between a Highland and a Speyside kind of like category, if you ask me. There seems like there's some peat there. A little bit of smokiness. Not
That's
much.
where I get the scotch out of. I taste the smokiness, but it goes somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't
Very
get
shortly.
I don't get any smokiness at all, dude.
I'm telling you, hit it back just a little bit and just on the long whiff, you know, suck in pretty deep, get in there and do the gizmo snort. You're gonna get a little smokiness there. That might be a new Couyons thing, the gizmo snort.
All right.
Stick your nose in there and
God, this is so small.
It's a lot better than that corner.
Okay,
whiskey,
so caramel
This is not
pudding.
that bad.
It says.
way better than
I
that.
like
dude.
it.
You tried the Broken Barrel?
no, we're
Yeah,
talking
he
about
drank
a
the Broken Barrel.
Okay.
Dude,
Yeah,
this
no,
is
I was,
way
I
better.
remember now.
It's way better.
Oh yeah, hands down.
I wouldn't
I
go
would
on
take
that
this
long.
over Broken Barrel. Absolutely.
There's a girl conversation thing going on in there that's
Okay.
So it ends with
He's gonna
caramel
follow somebody,
pudding. That's the nose, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And then it goes straight into honeycomb.
Dude, that's what I get. From
Hands down, dude. Hands down.
I don't
If you
get a
ever-
lot of honey.
Have you
Really?
not
It is.
honey? Not honey.
Like
Have you
a
ever literally taken a
raw
bite
honey.
out of honeycomb?
like a raw honey.
No, I haven't.
My grandma
Yeah.
used to, like her landlord
I get the
way back in the
sweetness
day
maybe
used
of
to
honey,
have a
the hint of it, but not a.
he used to
honey
have a
note.
It's
whole
honey, man.
trailer, like a human-sized live-in trailer that was the whole thing was beehive, and he would
I'm getting close to y'all, man.
He
Like,
would-
yeah, get my distance.
I love you too, buddy. The whole
I'm used to having it like
he would
squeeze in.
he
We got a
would
little
do
more
all this
aperture
stuff
here,
right, and we would go
frame.
and help him carry. He was an older gentleman, Mr. Strong, so we would go and help him carry these 5-gallon buckets
His
of
name was
honey.
Mr. Strong.
Yeah,
Was he strong or weak?
for an 80-year-old man, they could carry a 5-gallon
He
bucket of
stands up
honey
to his
in
name?
each hand
All right, fuck it.
and
man.
walk around.
There you go.
Like we would help him either way, but this dude would.
That's it. Man, I could carry 2
He
5-gallon
would-
buckets of honey.
He's an old man, though, man.
But
you ain't old until you.
we would get the
You think you are.
honeycomb, and you would
think
literally
he's pretty
take a bite out of the honeycomb, and you get the honey flavor, but there's also, and I don't know what they make the comb out of, you know,
My wife just
Yeah.
picked the bag.
but it's kind of like paper, you know, like I don't know.
Yeah.
You
Like,
kind of get
I
that
know what
out.
you're saying.
It's honey, but it's
Yeah.
honey with
like a natural, I don't know, earthiness.
like
to it.
sawdust
Right.
and honey mixed,
Right.
almost. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yep.
And that's kind of what I get out of this. So
I definitely get that
honeycomb
out of this.
is kind of like a sawdust and honey mix.
I get a cereal maltiness to it too.
All right, that's the first note.
You know,
Let's
cereal.
see what else we get.
You ever
I
had
can see it,
Honey
and
Nut
I gotta
Cheerios?
taste it again. But like when you say it, it's so amazing. Like after you drink a sip and you sit here thinking about it, and somebody says a note, you're like, oh yeah, I
Dude,
get that.
you're pretty good at this. The honeycomb sweetness
Dude,
gently
his head's big
touches the
enough.
palate
I mean, look at
with
that
a
thing.
mild salt-tinged barley maltiness.
Right.
I mean, pretty much all Scotch barley's malted,
Yeah,
right?
you're gonna get that on every scotch.
God, this is so hard.
Kind of has that Isla hit. No, I'm telling you, I get that little bit of smokiness, that little bit of Isla.
I don't even get that a little bit.
I mean, they call this a
Like
copper
barley.
whiskey, which I assume it is.
What the
This
hell do you
bottle's
know
dark,
that?
so it's hard to
I
tell.
don't know.
I mean, come on,
But
man.
once you get past the salt-tinged barley, you get more vanilla. Anybody?
I don't get much salt. No, I don't get no vanilla.
No, I don't get that either.
I don't get the salt either, though.
And a honey finish, which I mean,
I get
I'm
the
getting that honey
Yeah.
all the way through, so I can
It's
see
almost, If you can make a whiskey out of honey, this is it. It's a good whiskey, dude. It really is.
Honestly, I'm just not getting much honey out of it.
that. Really,
I honestly,
I think this is all fucking honey.
dude,
I
yeah.
taste
entire
straight up
whiskey.
pear.
Like, you know what
I get pear too.
I
though.
feel like if Pooh Bear had a favorite whiskey,
yeah, this
this
would
would
be it.
fucking be it,
Yeah.
dude.
I don't know,
I'm
like
with you, too.
honestly,
I mean,
this
I
whole
haven't
night,
had Belle Meade honey, but
Look,
This
yeah,
whole
he's
night-
playing with his dick, drinking his whiskey, saying,
this whole
that's,
night, like
that's the whiskey, dude.
my nose and everything has felt off in the comparison to y'all or something like that, and my taste, like I said, I'm not getting a lot
she's
of
probably
honey out
gonna
of it.
want some of this.
I get some pear.
you know,
Hey, come have some Paula John. You're probably gonna want some.
Don't
Paula
walk
John.
into the camera. Go around. There's a cable there.
Pour you a little bit of Paula John and see what
Please
you taste.
pour me fucking something after that fucking conversation I just had. Something fucking strong.
Well,
oh well, this ain't strong.
we're gonna get to that later.
It's on the
Right.
bottom end of whiskey, which is 80. So
Yeah. It's still whiskey. though.
Wait,
It's really.
isn't the-
I don't like this.
This is the Paul John.
it's
You're pouring me Paul John in innocent part?
I don't like this.
It's kinda
Drink
like
it,
Scotch,
drink
so-
it fast. Drink it fast. It'll hit you hard.
I think like savored. It's so good. It really is good.
She
It is
make a
phenomenal.
decision.
I'm sure it is
This might
great.
be one of the better 80 proof bottles I've
Dude, I
had.
like
I'm
it.
sure
honestly.
it's great.
I like this
I'm just
weight.
not
It is.
in-
So this
I'm
one,
not
It
in
is
the
kicking
mindset.
the shit out of flavor for
I
an
thought
80
this one
proof.
would be awesome, but this one kills
I'm
this.
sure-
So you sipped it yet?
I'm
Yes.
finished.
Get the. What do you
Like I
think?
said, my head is not.
I love
Well,
it.
you like it or hate it?
I like it.
For an 80 proof whiskey,
Is it
honestly, I
is
would-
it
I would
as
give it a
good
high
or
rating.
better than Dallas?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever had dick at Dallas.
Oh, you've never been dig down in Dallas?
Oh
right?
shit!
I've not been
We got to
dick
go
down in
together
Dallas.
then, girl.
No, you didn't go to Fort Worth with me, so I guess not
No,
there either.
no.
But
And every
no,
time
honestly,
we go into Dallas, we're in the airport
Fuck
with
Dallas.
the kids.
We're either going in or going out. We ain't staying.
that's the whole point of it.
No, dude, I'm
In
not
and out.
about Dallas
But very fast.
at all.
Yeah.
I ain't
Fuck
about that.
Texas in general. No, no.
Oh, dude, I'm ready with Texas.
No, we're not fucking with Texas.
No, I
We're not
dig
fucking with
Texas.
Texas.
It's just Dallas in general. Like
I
I'm not
like Texas. I just don't like to
I had
be
a-
in Texas.
I had a thing happen one time in Dallas, which I'll tell
What,
y'all
you
about
got
later.
dick down
But
in Dallas?
no, no.
I don't know. My best experience in Texas has been Galveston, but
That was
Texas in general, it's just a big ass state. It takes forever to drive across.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, my God, like you get so bored
Stop fucking on
driving
Texas.
across it. That
Dude, you don't have to drive across it no more. You can stop in Waco. You can stop in Houston. I mean, there's so many places to stop in Texas
in
where you
Austin.
can
Dude,
just,
you can't even
Or
fly
you can
across
just
the
drink
country
your
without
memories
stopping
away.
in Texas.
you can just drink your memories away, bro.
do it in Austin.
Dude, you can fly
gonna
from
be
New
good.
York
I'm
to
not.
Wisconsin, and you're gonna have a layover in Texas. Fucking Dallas, Fort Worth, man.
I flew
Telling
from New
you.
York to Seattle. Somehow I had a layover in
You
Texas.
can have a layover in Texas.
We had flew from here to Aruba. I had a layover in Tennessee. Like, what the fuck, man?
I flew from North Carolina
Dude.
to Iraq and had a layover in Detroit.
You could have a flight from New Orleans to Atlanta. And you could have a layover in Texas.
have a layover in Dulac.
That is 100%. That is 100% true story.
The
When
people
I
that
came
watch
home-
this video, they're like,
What
"What
the
the
fuck
fuck
is
is Dulac?"
Yeah. But yeah, dude, that Paul John's great. I like it. For 80 proof,
No, dude.
it probably, like, but there's not too many. Alright, I'll put it to you this way. Pick an 80 proof whiskey that's better than that one. You're not going to find too many.
I like a lot
That
of
is
80
fucking
proof.
great.
Y'all
I
are
like
getting a lot of honey on
80
it.
proof.
I can
drinks.
maybe see it a little bit,
Fucking
I
good
don't
for
get a
an
lot
80
of honey.
proof whiskey.
but it drinks like a Scotch. If it's got the honey in it, then it also drinks like an Irish, if you ask me. And it has that little note. So-
Ours has that butterscotch. Buttercream.
Butterscotch honey.
Banana.
I always get
For
honey
me,
on
Irish is banana. Every time I drink Irish, I get banana.
I get butterscotch and honey.
You know
I don't
those
know
little
what I get.
cookies,
I'm
those
pretty
butterscotch
You don't know what
cookies?
Irish is. You never had Irish.
I get,
well, I mean,
I
you
get
have,
those
but you
butterscotch
have.
cookies.
Lornet?
I don't know, those cans, man, those cookie cans.
Yeah. The
I'm not telling nobody what to
fucking
do.
tins
Just
or whatever.
offer your
Yeah.
advice.
Got the parchment paper on the bottom.
That's what I get from Irish
Oh
whiskey.
yeah, I can see a butter
Yeah.
cookie.
Butter cookie. That's
Yeah.
it. Yeah, that's it.
Butter cookies.
But the one I drink is the Danish. It's something Danish. But yeah, that's what
Hey,
I
look,
get.
look,
Butter
look.
cookie all day, hands down.
you can see that.
There's that whiskey or YouTube channel, Between the Barrels. We're between the barrel.
Or is the barrel between
Barrels.
y'all?
There's multiple barrels
What?
there.
Right?
That's a shout out and some
Barrel
Yeah,
between
dude.
English term that I don't know.
I like it. For an 80 proof whiskey, it may be one of the best 80 proof whiskeys I've ever
And
had.
I'm thinking about it, like
Between
a lot
the
of people
barrel.
are a lot of people are gonna go like, oh, we're talking 80 proof, like okay, 80 proof.
Well, name some 80 proofs that's better than that one.
Trace.
Hey,
Buffalo
Randy.
Trace?
Randy,
I'm
your girlfriend wants blueberry pancakes in the morning.
Yeah, I know.
Just letting you know.
She's been running a fever
I'm not-
for a while, so. A fever
So
for
make
blueberry pancake?
so
Reminds
I'm
me
not
of
saying-
IHOP on the way
I'm not
home.
saying Buffalo Trace is better. I'm simply saying what is an 80 proof that every freaking body
The
likes.
problem with it is that Buffalo Trace is higher than 80 proof.
Yeah.
What 80, 84, 85?
like
something
90.
that.
Let's
Is it
be
really?
realistic.
Yeah.
What's 80 proof out there? Basic Jack Daniels, basic Wild Turkey,
Oh, no.
everything
actually,
Basil Hayden's.
Basic Wild Turkey's like 86, actually.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
So, dude, like that for an 80
What-
proof whiskey is
No.
Wait,
No, no,
wait,
no,
don't make
like,
me look
yeah.
like a douche or a
Honestly,
dumbass.
just-
Thanks.
I'm just saying, dude, there's not too many 80
I
proofs
felt the
that's
same
gonna
way
fuck
when I was
with
just
that.
talking about Buffalo Trace, but this is better
You
than
know what
Buffalo
though?
Trace.
I'm
just
confident
saying.
about everything Basil Hayden's.
Yeah,
80 proof.
Basil has is 80 proof.
That's Beam, right?
Yeah.
It is Jim Beam
But
product.
dude, that's a great 80 proof whiskey, dude.
It is. It is really
If
good.
you ask my opinion,
And
this
honestly,
is
I don't
better
think
than
they ought to
Buffalo
make that their
Trace.
slogan. Hey man, we're good whiskey at 80 proof. Everything we make is 80 proof. This is true. They don't make one thing that's not 80 proof.
Who's that?
Basil Hayden's.
Oh,
And they're a good 80 proof though. What about their double rye?
I like that whiskey.
Honestly,
I
of
don't
everything
love
that I've ever had from them,
For sure.
the most interesting and the best thing they had is that dark rye, whatever it is.
That's the one I'm talking about.
The
dark
wine
rye.
one?
Yeah.
Right.
The dark maroon label or whatever.
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
some
Only
for you
because
on
it's
there.
just different and it's
Well, you're
interesting.
a bourbon glass, not a Scotch glass. It is more bourbon than Scotch. I'm gonna do this for a triple smoke just because
What is that?
campfire.
Dude, I've been wanting some fucking campfire
Right?
so bad. Like, I wanted to get a bottle the
So
other day.
this
I
is,
haven't had it.
92 proof.
Dude, I have
So,
not had it
It's got a little ass
since
on
my
it.
Scotch
But
journey.
Not much.
That we decided that we had that one time where
I finished the
I
bottle.
started
of
drinking
this.
Scotch for the first time and realized that Scotch is okay and then Ardbeg is king.
I finished the bottle of this and I like it, and I get more bourbon and rye than I do Scotch. But like the label says, the I got you one right here.
I was gonna go in a Glencairn, but go ahead, go right there. I'm gonna rinse
Oh.
this one and drop it.
Like the label says, the bourbon. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Hang on. Let me get all this whiskey off here.
Don't get the nose in this yet
No,
until I
no.
get back.
The bourbon is the main flavor, right?
Ugh.
The melody is the bourbon. The harmony is the rye, and it says The accent is the Scotch. There's a very little Scotch in there, but the Scotch they do have, I mean, it's peated Scotch. You're gonna taste it, right?
Well, last time I had this was literally when I was getting into whiskey. I was really new to it. I hadn't had much Scotch at all, and we sat down and we did a whiskey night similar to this, where we set up my bread table, which is a whiskey table, but it has tasty bread on the side from like 60 years ago.
Dude,
Nonetheless, we drank some
That's
Highland Park
damn, dude.
12 year.
Yeah.
We drank some Campfire.
Yeah.
We drank some Ardbeg 10, and that's
like
that's
that
the one thing
Campfire,
that really like. You know, I know a lot of people don't like the really smoky, peaty scotches and stuff like that, but that is what really turned me on to Scotch. I drank that for the first time. I was like, damn, this is good.
I can smell the peat off the get go. God, it's so good.
So-
dude. So it's a bourbon,
I've
a
been-
rye, and a Scotch blended together by High West.
I've been dying to try this again to see if I would have kind of the same opinion that I had beforehand, in which I liked it. It just I didn't.
But their Scotch that they use is undisclosed. They don't tell you what Scotch they use, but they do tell you a story about going to the Brooklotti distillery and having pancakes and smelling the peat smell of peated
The
Scotch.
blueberry pancakes.
And yeah, and seeing like that together would be great, but they don't tell you what peated Scotch they use.
You want
but-
some of this?
I don't know what I want.
You automatically smell the peat, you smell the bourbon, and you get the rye off top. It's really good.
Hold on.
So we're on this
Campfire,
campfire,
right?
right?
Campfire,
I am
dude.
not putting
92
your
proof.
powder down.
Oh,
Fuck off.
You smell the peat?
yeah, a little bit, but that is that's so much different than Paul.
You know what?
Right?
I wasn't ready for it, dude.
is.
I wasn't ready for it.
Hey, yeah, no.
You got new riff. You might would like this.
No, that's fucking campfire for sure, dude.
Smells like a campfire, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I know. That's why I like it.
Yeah, I love the sweet, maybe.
What did you
Yeah,
I
from
get
the
a little
bourbon
sweet
and rye.
nose,
called
but
Yeah.
Broken Barrel. It's a couple of different
definitely
oaks.
smoke.
This
Corn
is my
whiskey.
second bottle. I love
It's kind of
this
sweet, kind of
bottle.
creamy.
I bought another bottle of this.
Right up your alley. You'll love it.
It's mostly corn, 4 and 5
Hey.
year.
I don't know if y'all noticed too. I do have my water dropper here.
Alright.
So
Yeah, I didn't
Alright,
add
all
anything
that
to it.
takes-
He ain't
like
brought no
smoke
Elijah
them
Craig
out
barrel
right
proof,
now.
so we should.
Yeah,
Should
that
be
would
good.
have worked too.
well, I mean, some scotches and this and that. This is in comparison to a scotch, so. Oh my God, the campfire.
Right?
Straight off the
Right?
bat.
That's all I smell. You know, it's not like if I'm sitting by a campfire, like I don't smell wood. What
Well,
I
here's
get
the-
out of it is when you sit by a campfire all night and
You
then
smell it
you
on
pick
your
up.
clothes.
Yes,
You smell it the next
it's the
day?
clothes.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
Yeah.
the smell,
Well, here's the thing
dude.
too. It doesn't just smell like smoke, like a smoky scotch or anything like that. It literally smells like a campfire.
Right.
Yeah,
Not just smoked scotch or
yeah.
anything smoked.
Absolutely.
Generally.
Badass shirt, dude.
Yeah, it is a badass
It's
shirt.
a fucking cool ass shirt,
Yeah,
dude.
it is.
Whiskey Couyons.
Yeah.
It ain't got much of a graphic, but it really gets to the point.
We working on a logo, a design, but that's just kind of
We need a designer.
a something. That's kind of a something.
I think we need a local guy though, man.
Ooh,
Somebody
it's a
who really
hashtag.
gets,
You know,
Southern
if we
Louisiana.
ever get to the freaking point where we gotta, I don't know, pay somebody money to come up with a logo for us,
I got
I want it to
20
be
bucks for you.
I want
Hit
it to
me
be
up.
somebody that's local. You know what I mean? Like, I like giving back. I don't want to give. I don't want
Dude,
to.
I'm
I
gonna
give
get
to
in there and
anybody.
fucking doodle some shit down on some paper. I just don't, even if I did that, I don't know how to turn it into a logo on a computer.
I'm
we
fucking
lost
terrible,
music,
dude. I'm terrible.
Oh yeah, we lost music.
Oh yeah, that's terrible. We can't do that.
Look,
Over
like,
with,
you got the commercial and shit like that. Let me see if I can find.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Let's see.
That note, right? That guitar is fucking killer, bro.
I know.
I love blues.
So sweetness, right?
A little
Rock?
bit, like in through the smoke, you get a little bit of sweet out of it.
Yeah.
Like
From the
a
bourbon
sweet
and rock.
smoke almost. I don't know how to explain it.
Sweet
like,
heat.
Damn. Copyright.
Dude, it really on the flavor is good
Unlicensed.
too.
I don't know what sweet I'm getting out of the nose though, man. It's just sweet. I don't know what it is. Maybe like a sweet cinnamon, a sweet. You said sweet heat, but it kind of like a red hot
free
sweet.
music collection. I got a little thing right here.
Like a red hot sweet. Turn the Bluetooth off altogether.
Turn your Bluetooth off and generally that way we don't.
Yeah.
Like a red hot sweet. Like it's a sweet, it's a cinnamon, it's a heat, but it's a candy heat. You know what I mean?
I
Like
get
I don't know, man. Hard to explain.
Woo, that's loud.
Yeah, fucking party down south, bitches. You know what? I think that's what I'm going like hot tamale.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going with, dude.
Yeah, I can get hot tamale.
I haven't drank it yet. I've only nosed it.
That's what I'm only on the nose.
The nose is good, but it tastes fucking way better than the nose.
I can't say hot tamale, but
It's just like a sweet candied heat. Like he would say a sweet heat, but that's kind of a good description though. You know, like red hots are
I can
hot, but
almost
they're also sweet.
I taste the darkness. I'm not drinking it. I'm nosing it, but I can smell the like darkness on it, and it could be just the burnt of the wood.
So it's High West. I think they use MGP bourbon, MGP rye, and then underscore heated whiskey. I don't know which. It's got a good taste. I don't know. It's got a good taste.
Ooh. Oh,
Right?
Oh man. Hell yeah. That peak
Oh,
comes
wow, the
through on
rye
the
really
freaking
pops.
flavor.
Really
You got
pops on
rye?
the end. Yeah, oh, in the
man.
end.
I'm getting a fucking sweet peak kick in the face.
I get peach.
Big time.
Dude, I'm getting rye on the end, like just it
I
just
get
pops.
I get smoky pea on the end.
I get the smoky part on the end, yes,
Oh.
but the rye, like it hits a high note on the end,
So
and then it just kind of fades down into the smoke.
I get that
Light.
mid palate, the rye, and then that peach finishes off in the end.
Now that was my first sip or whatever. Man, the rye just kind of like whoop.
So it's like almost like a cadence. I get bourbon, rye, finishing off with a peach smoke. It's really good. Sweetness in the bourbon, spiciness in the rye, and then it finishes off with a
The
smoky
rye's
peach.
definitely on the note.
Oh yeah,
Like it's on the palate.
yeah.
The peak is on the finish.
Right on the end.
Yeah.
Ooh,
The
yeah.
end of the swallow and the complete, like pretty much all of the finish is peak.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rye kind of does this crescendo thing where it just goes whoop, and then it just, you know.
Really good whiskey though. I like that High West campfire, dude.
Is this run of the mill? Like
They're about
like
to
most-
discontinue it.
I'm just
actually.
really.
They're
Yeah,
gonna
get you a bottle.
What?
I can't. I've
Serious.
never found it. I see American Prairie double rye. I never see this one.
They got
They-
this at Rouse's all the time.
Really?
Get you one, cause get you one, cause they've been going for $70-something. I bought down for $64.
They can't
And,
possibly. That's got to be their most popular.
I'm telling you, dude.
Now, I won't say most popular because it's obviously at a higher price point, so they probably don't sell it as much. But I mean, it's got to be their peak of their brand. What else is better than this that they have?
They discontinued Yippee Ki-Yay, and I
I
love
haven't
that one.
tried that.
I love that.
That tears me up,
That's
man.
great, dude. That's like wine finish fucking rye, and it's great. And they discontinued it.
Damn.
I've tried a few of the different ryes, tried the bourbon or something like that, but this
High West,
This is
I've tried the double rye. I want to try the rendezvous
Dude.
rye.
is the peak of their
Midwest,
brand, I think so.
fucking High West,
Fucking
Midwinter
hiccups.
Night's
Ugh.
brand was fire, dude. I had 2 bottles of that.
All right, wait, I'm
That
wrong.
is
I'm
my
sorry, you're right.
favorite. That is
Midnight-
my favorite.
Winter's Dram
High
is the
West.
peak of their
Yes, sir.
brand. This is number 2.
Great, dude. Yeah, Campfire is awesome, man.
I forgot they made that.
Oh yeah.
It's the bottle, dude. It's all in the bottle. Like I love that bottle from them. The first one I got, I looked at it and I was like, this bottle is jacked up. And then it became even cooler because all the imperfections in the bottle was just kind of like their signature, you know?
Yeah.
Love
It's
it.
good stuff, dude.
Love it.
Yeah, the Campfire is good. I like that whiskey.
I got the hiccups.
This is my second bottle of Campfire that I've had. So I finished that first bottle. I loved it so much. I was like, man, we can find another Campfire. I found this one for $64. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna pick it up.
When I first had it a long time ago, whenever I wasn't really into it, it's like I liked it. It's not something that I really cared for. I'm gonna go look for it, whatever. But now it's like It's like I've really been wanting to really try it again to see how it fits in that category. So I've developed so much more since then. Fucking hiccups.
Are you
Dude,
liking it now?
Oh, dude, I love it. I don't like it. Dude, this is like a 4 in my book right now.
It's fucking great, dude. It really is.
Damn.
A 4? Shit.
You're getting the bourbon, you're getting the rye, and you're getting the fucking smoke all intertwined.
Dude, I get bourbon right on the front. Then I
Yeah, I
get
get
rye
bourbon
right after that. Then
Right.
I get peat and smoke.
Same thing.
It's
Bourbon
just,
first, rye, then peat.
It's like bourbon rice scotch. It's freaking.
Maybe that's what the sweet note I'm getting through all the smoke is.
Dude,
that,
it's-
that bourbon caramel sweetness.
Right
you know?
now, at this moment, it's so
I
fucking
didn't know
brilliant.
what to call it.
I'm not even calling it a 4. I might even call it a 4.5.
Yeah, it's bourbon, then it's rye on a taste, then it finishes off with the peat.
It's so interesting and so good, and the nose is fantastic, dude. Fucking 4.5.
It's a good whiskey, it really is.
I might even go to a 5, man. It ain't gonna be my favorite
Don't go to
because
5.
any of those notes are not the most interesting.
Don't do that. Don't do 5.
Any of them are not the most
Great.
interesting bourbon scotch
It is
rye
really
in the
good,
world.
dude.
But
It really is.
If it wasn't for Midwinter Night's Dram, this would be my favorite High West.
honestly, I'm taking this over Midnight because
Oh no.
the rye ain't my favorite thing in the world. So,
No,
but
I love rye.
dude, this
Yeah,
right now
truly
is
good.
fucking fantastic.
I like how this is hitting people.
If I go to the
love
store
that.
tomorrow and I see this bottle, I'm buying it.
Oh, absolutely.
I've been wanting to buy it and I've been holding back on it.
Here's the
because
truth, and seriously think about it. But what's the price point on this for you?
70.
I could say I was gonna say 75. I'd pay 75 for this. If I saw this and it was three digits, 100 plus, I would run away from it.
You might see it right there to 80 around here, but it's between 70 and 80.
I am the
I've seen it
Probably
several
world's
times and I've been
shittiest
very
person.
close to pulling the trigger on it.
I'm the
Several
world's
times.
shittiest person at remembering names, whether it be real names, pickup names, whatever.
I'm
But-
terrible at names.
Oh, you give me a whiskey
One of these
name,
guys
I know.
on
I can remember
one of
prices.
these guys
though.
on that I was in a live last night. 2 dudes TikTok. And one of the guys was saying something about his rule, I guess, for himself was you have MSRP, and his rule was I'm not going more than $30 over MSRP.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, I never really placed it like that, but that's a good rule. You
So
know?
I've never done
In
that.
Louisiana,
Like, you wanna stretch
we
out
don't have to do
sometimes,
that
like-
very often.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we got a couple of good places to go here, close to us.
I don't think
I've
I've
never
ever been
really
over 2
roamed.
of MRSRP.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
dude. Louisiana compared to almost every state in the country. And I haven't been to every state in the country, but I've been to a lot of them, and we have better selection than
Yeah, man. Hey,
A
I
lot.
like this nose in the wrong talking about the taste. You can get that peat off
Look.
the get-go, dude.
I said 4.5. And the reason I say 4.5 is the nose is good. It's
Man.
got a good front. It's got a good middle. It's got a good end. It's got a good finish.
Oh,
It's super complex. I find the finish is kind of short. I mean, it's good. As long as it lasts, it's
it ain't-
great. But it don't carry. That peat
it don't
is heavy,
carry,
but it don't stay.
but it's the everlasting gobstopper, man.
It's not like
you're
a
getting
freaking
the flavor
Lafroig 10 or a
every
Lord,
couple of
you
seconds
know?
or so on like that. And by the time you're done with it, or that sip or whatever, you're ready to take another sip because you just want to keep that carousel going around.
Dude.
There's the bourbon. And the rye.
You
And
wanna
the
keep that
rye is
carousel
ever
going
so
around
short.
that
Oh my
campfire.
god,
Right,
dude.
sharp.
The rye is so
Yeah.
short. You get fresh cut grass that like a minute
Real quick.
like you
I
were
find
lighting
the
on fire.
rye
Like you
overtakes
smell
the
it and
bourbon.
then
Like
boom.
I think the bourbon's short. You get bourbon right off the bat and then straight into the rye. And the rye lasts a moment. And then
Really?
it
I
goes
thought the
into
bourbon lasted a little bit longer than the rye.
Empty,
I don't
empty
get it.
glass just smells
I get
peat.
bourbon,
Oh,
then
straight
the
peat.
high
It's
peak.
Straight peat, dude.
The high peak is rye,
Oh,
and then it
God,
mellows
That's
out
empty
into
glass.
it mellows out into smoky scotch.
Damn, that's good, dude. I love
Dude,
this whiskey.
no doubt,
Yeah,
man.
dude.
Fucking right. This shit is good, dude.
I'm gonna take a leak. I like
No,
that
I wish I
campfire,
could have
dude.
found
If I had to
Campfire
pick their
even
best
more.
one out of their brand, And I know Midnight with a Shrimp is good. I've had it a few times.
Oh, it's freaking phenomenal.
I'm liking a campfire. All right, you go and use the back bathroom. I'm gonna use the front one up here.
Back back.
It's closer. All you gotta do is walk through the gate.
Like
We're gonna-
and not trip on the speaker.
We're gonna leave Jonathan by himself. Yeah, there's a
Hey.
cable in between.
Hey.
Melissa almost literally walked
She
right
really
through
did.
it.
She's tied up. She might come back out here and do it again. So, TikTok. Y'all, I can't believe y'all leaving me by myself.
Dude, carry it.
Y'all are fucked up,
When
dude.
you gotta pee, man. You had to pee like 15 times.
Yeah, I drank a lot.
Carry
Water.
it, man.
I drank a lot of water.
Run the
A
channel.
lot of water. I don't run channels. You know why I do TikTok? You know why TikTok's kind of my thing?
TikTok
Because
does you.
no, that wasn't what I was. Because the videos are short, like me.
You know, we're sitting here filming this long ass video, but today people's attentions are really short. And like I said, people
Very
are gonna
few
watch
people
this
are
maybe
gonna
as
watch
a
this.
podcast version of it, and that's
Yeah.
fine with me. And I don't care. We're doing
This
this.
is more about us.
We're doing this because we enjoy it or whatever. What if people
Right.
are watching, sit here for the whole 2-3 hours that we actually film it, because we're probably out here for 5 total.
Yeah, we've been here for a hot fucking minute.
By the time we finish our whiskey night, we've all finished the 5th by the end of the night.
You want to do some triple smoke?
Fuck yeah. I gotta finish this campfire first though, and rinse my pellet. But I'm
Take
down
your
with that.
time. Take your time.
If you don't mind, would you either pass or box up my Paul John?
That Paul John was good, man. Where
Dude.
is that? Oh, I see it. I see it.
Fuck that.
For an 80 proof whiskey,
80 proof, that's shocking.
this is up there, dude.
That is shocking. I really like it a lot.
Really good for an 80 proof.
Again, like, this is the second Paul John we've done, and obviously the select cask is
Yeah, but-
52 or some shit like that. Like, it's 50 something, right?
Yeah.
That was phenomenal.
It's
But when
100,
you get
it's
down to
110, I think. So it's like
55 then.
it's 55 point something.
When you get down to the
That
80
was much
proof,
closer. You ain't gotta walk through the wet grass.
There you go.
when you get down to 80 proof and you still hitting like
Yeah,
this,
I know.
I have to try more Paul John.
Yeah,
dude.
that and a
Have to.
hard. So they have one called Edited that I've been looking at. It's got a slight peak to it. I'm like, oh man, it's probably gonna be good. They got one called Bold that's got a little peak to it.
Fuck. Dude,
But I think that Edited will be where it's at. It's at 94 proof or something like that. That's got to be the sweet spot. I think personally.
It definitely needs to come up in proof.
but tell me another, like you said, another 80
Dude,
proof.
that 80 proof is good.
Oh,
But
dude,
it's
fucking
your 80
banging
proof that
like
you're
this,
drinking
man.
is basic bullshit.
Yeah.
The normal.
This has so much flavor,
For an 80 proof.
so much. It is phenomenal, dude.
So,
I agree.
speaking of 80 proof, this is 80 proof, okay?
Ooh. Comparison time.
Right. So this 80 proof is it's an American single malt. Corsair Triple Smoke Craft Distillery out of Nashville.
Nice.
And 3 smokes. So they smoke cherry wood, they're smoking beech wood, and they're smoking natural Scottish peat. And they're making a whiskey out of all 3.
You talking about it, dude, but if you don't pour it here pretty soon, I'm getting some more campfire.
Campfire is
You
good.
might want to start
Yeah,
pouring and then start
great.
talking about it.
So this, at 80 proof, it's probably gonna blow your fucking mind. It's like 80 proof, dude. I'll get a Scotch glass, guys. I'll get a Scotch glass.
Oh, bring out the.
It's 100% single malt.
You know what? I'm just gonna bring out the Glenmorangie because this
Do
it
that.
never gets no attention.
No, do that. Bring it out.
And honestly,
It doesn't get scotcher than that.
hey man, I got the glass. I don't know. Well, I know where I got it from. I don't ever use it. Like fuck it, I got it out here. Why don't we use it?
So this is
Let's get fancy. We're
It's
gonna
an
put the
American
pinky out and
single malt.
everything.
and it's from Nashville, Tennessee. And it's one of the better, like 80 proof, like we talked about. That 80 proof, I would say the only thing that would give it its fair fucking competition would be this 80 proof. Very fucking drinkable, lots of flavor for an 80 proof whiskey.
Y'all give me a second. I'm gonna spend a little bit of time rinsing that fucking that dirty boot campfire out of my mouth.
Oh, go ahead.
I want to taste it, you know.
80 proof whiskey compared to that Paul John. This,
Put
this,
your mouth down on that whiskey glass cleaner in there and just go.
dude, this one's highly drinkable, dude.
You know how funny that would be?
Cheeks poking out with water.
Just put your mouth down and
Like
go,
a dog hanging his head out the window.
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Alright. We probably had 5 different drinks just on whiskey night.
Well, we did 4 reviews, and then we did a new riff. So that's 5. We did campfire, 6. We did
Broken
Corn
barrel.
whiskey.
broken.
Yeah.
Did I count that thing? I think
Did
I
we
did.
have another one before that? No, no.
Missing something.
Broken barrel. What we did your Bruce Lonnie.
Yeah.
Well, that was part of the 4 that we did. So John Paul.
Yeah. Oh, John Paul. Yeah. Paul
So
John.
Yeah, we ain't talking.
Oh, we didn't even
John
do the
Paul.
Catonin.
Stockton.
We-
Stockton Creek.
Nope, I got it right
We're
here.
like
I'm
8
watching
in,
it.
man. Hey,
Oh,
look,
we're
foot
good.
5.
Damn, dude.
No, no foot 5? Alright, fine.
Carry smooth.
Fuck your foot, motherfucker.
Fuck you. I like
Sound
now
like,
that
Dave
we can
Chappelle.
lay out a little more. We're not all cramped up a little bit, you
Dude,
know?
I'm fucking man. I really wish I'd have seen it sooner. Dave Chappelle and Joe Rogan coming to New Orleans, bro.
Telling you, dude, I'm ready to roll.
Fucking don't get better.
I got
Dude,
those
I've been a
fucking
Dave
tickets.
Chappelle fan for so long.
Right?
And you know, after I seen the reason he did what he did with Comedy Central, and I
Yeah.
watched that interview he did with Oprah or whatever, like I want to see him even more now. I got mad respect for Dave Chappelle.
What is this again? Corsair?
What's that? Triple smoke.
Okay,
I actually did not get much smoke off that first.
run us through the mill with this again. I'm not getting as much.
Cherry
I get smoke on the nose.
Beechwood and peated barley smoke. But it's a triple malt. But it's been smoked with
Cherry.
Yeah, cherry.
Straight
all
up
day.
cherry.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting not so much beef. Straight up cherry.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So you get cherry. It's a smoked cherry wood, smoked beechwood, and then smoked peat malt.
The cherry is almost overpowering.
I get
everything.
cherry and I get
Dude,
the
that is
beechwood.
nice. That
Only
is
because I
different.
know what beechwood smells like. But I get the cherry.
Well, I mean, I know what peat smells like, and cherry's overpowering that. Like this is nice.
The cherry
This
is-
different.
That beach is
different.
kind of like that, just, I don't know,
Wet, dirty, freaking.
that calmness, that
Yeah.
that easy note, that
Yeah.
just simple.
But I get that. I find it's better on taste than it is on nose.
I get nothing but cherry on that. Maybe. I mean,
Cherry smoke, huh?
cherry smoke. Yeah. Nothing but that.
It's, you know what this reminds me of? Noble Oak. That double,
This is 2 times you said that now.
on this one?
Not on this, but
I'm about to say, I
throughout
don't know,
our-
just started talking.
throughout, I don't know if it was on one of our YouTube videos or what, but I remember you saying Noble Oak on something else, and I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I
Noble
remember
Oak.
I was talking about, I don't remember which one, but the,
So if you smoke it, you know, but I know what you're saying.
no, I'm
The
talking about
cherry.
the sherry part. The sherry or the cherry note, and it's generally, like this is very cherry. The fruit or whatever, itch or whatever, and that's the most cherry fucking bourbon I've ever had. It's really potent. This is a lot like that. You get the cherry or sherry on it a lot. But that drink's more like a bourbon, this drink's more like a scotch.
That flavor.
This is
that
another
flavor
80 proof.
Great, yes.
Okay.
Damn, dude. I
So
could
it's-
drink
I've been
it-
trying to get
it's kinda
something
like-
different.
for
but
me,
I
it's kinda
get
like a
cherry.
Noble Oak Scotch.
That's all I get is
Taste
cherry.
it.
It's-
It brings a
it's-
lot more out on the taste.
Being that it's kind of a scotch type, it's kind of like a cherry pear. You get the little pear on the
Oh, I
end.
see what you get. You taste more than you smell.
But it's so potent. And that's why I say it's like the Noble Oak, because it's so potent.
Cherry, peat.
Right?
Cherry, quick. Peat, not so quick.
I like
No, man, I didn't
Yeah,
get
you
no
get the
peat on the
end.
nose, all cherry. and I get very little peat on the palate and all peat. Or very little cherry on the palate.
I find on the
Not
finish.
heavy though.
Yeah.
I
not
find the
heavy, just-
finish the peat carries.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
bit, yeah. More. Okay, peat. I was gonna say more. Not that it's not the same thing, but more just earthy than peat. It's.
People.
I don't want to say one's better than the other. If I'm comparing 80 proofs that we've had tonight, one's definitely hitting honey hard, and this one's definitely hitting
That's
cherry
subjective.
peat hard.
I didn't
Yeah.
hit honey
Like,
on that one.
they are both.
I hit honey.
They're
on the
super
other
good, dude. They're super good. I'd like to try both of them on a fresh palate side by side, but no, like where you said I would, well, we both said I would definitely pick up Paul John again, just because it's a banging ass 80 proof.
I'm gonna say right now though, if I had to
would pick
pick
that shit up.
I'm probably taking Paul John over this.
The only difference would be price for me. They're both phenomenal. For
I don't
80
know the
proof.
price on either one of these to be
Paul
honest.
John's $40.
Yeah.
I mean, Corset's $40.
Well, they're about what?
Same price.
Paul John I got for like 35
Yeah,
with
same
back
price.
$40.
The
Same
Paul
price.
John I think
Yeah.
is a little better, and y'all said y'all didn't get no smoking. I got a little smokiness on it. It was a
Well, I
little
get
bit
the
of better
smokiness
balance.
in the nose,
And
like
for
the
me
palate.
tonight,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't get a lot of honey on it, and it's
Oh,
just me
God.
maybe at this point in time. But
That's all I got. That's all I got was honey.
Start, finish,
Yeah.
mid palate,
maybe
whatever.
maybe y'all ought to develop y'all palates a little bit more, and then maybe y'all can taste more shit.
Yeah, well, you know,
on.
whatever, dude. You know.
But this one, man, this
It's,
one's
it's time to grow up. I mean,
Yeah.
come on, and we're in the big leagues now.
maybe I need to start eating more farts.
I don't know. I think that's good though that we getting different things.
Oh, absolutely, man. If we agreed on everything, it would be fucking boring.
Yeah.
You know. I gotta
And-
argue with you about something. After it opens up a little bit, you get a little more peat on the nose than I was in the beginning.
You know what the difference is? Y'all are drinking out of Glencairn's. I got Glenmore Orangé. I'm high class.
Yeah,
I got a stem.
I don't see that pink yet.
I mean, it's both Glenn,
Oh,
but
there you go.
Karen is. You know how Karen is.
I,
Glenn
well,
Karen.
you got whatever that is. I don't
You're
even know
a
what to
tad
call
bit
that.
fussy.
This is.
I think that's a steel glass.
This, hey, shout out. My wife don't drink whiskey at all. She decided to buy me the Brothers Bond bourbon with the whiskey glass, like the whole little setup they have.
That's totally
Because-
available everywhere now.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
not the
I
set,
mean, when she decided to buy it, it wasn't available everywhere. And I mean, like,
Look,
probably 37
that's a
seconds
new
after
niche
she
for
bought
you.
it.
Find things that she's interested in and
Dude.
find out who makes the whiskey for them and get her to buy it.
Brothers Bond, she got it because the guys that do Vampire Diaries, I guess it's their namesake, whatever, you know, like, they
Because
kind
like my
of,
wife and they like, and she
do
likes
what it
Harry
is,
Potter, man.
but-
I'm sure there's a Harry Potter
Fuck,
whiskey
the
out there.
motherfucking
this fucking shit, first of all, I love this glass. It's kind of got the same, at the top of it, it's kind of got the same diameter as a Glencairn. It's fairly close.
It looks cool.
But
at least.
Glencairn glasses, I find, I'm always scared to break one. I feel like if I squeeze a Glencairn, it'll shatter in my hand. This is a
Dude.
thicker glass.
I dropped the Glencairn. I dropped one like this, and I dropped the Bourbon Trail earlier on the way out here. Like after the rain stopped and we came out here,
Yeah.
they all hit the ground like no.
We
None
heard
of
it.
them broke. I'm like yes.
I love this glass. It's probably my new favorite glass, dude.
The big glass.
Hey, look.
dude.
And if I'm telling you, Brothers Bond,
Drink
it's not. It's quite fucking good.
drink out of what you like, because you know what, people do glass reviews all the time, so like that. And I'm telling you what, this glass right here,
I haven't
this
seen
is the
none.
Bourbon Trail
I
glass,
haven't seen one.
and I will take this glass over a
I
Glencairn.
haven't seen. I haven't watched
9
a lot of
times
glass
out of 10.
reviews, but I haven't seen one.
I
person
like
do
the
a review on
openness.
that.
I like the grip on it. I like everything about this glass. I
See,
love
me
this glass.
personally, On a Scotch glass, I'll take Glencairn.
But if I'm reviewing a Scotch or this and that,
Bourbon
I want to do it out of because the nose is a little bit better.
is a Libby single malt Scotch. It's called Libby single malt Scotch glass.
This
I
was
like
made by
that for
Libby
my
too,
bourbon.
by the way.
Right. And I like that for my bourbon glass. So,
I've been
On a
looking at
Scotch,
these neat glasses. You seen those?
oh yeah, I've seen those.
I'm kind of wanting to try a neat glass.
on a
Cool to
Scotch,
try it out. I never drank one.
you want a glass like this or whatever, it's a little smaller or something like that. It's you get a better nose on it. But on a bourbon is a little bit different on the nose.
Want the
You
air
want
out
something
a
a little
little
bit more air. You want that bigger bowl. And these bourbon trail glasses are fucking fantastic.
What are we drinking, dude?
I'm still drinking.
I'm still drinking. I didn't know.
Triple smoke, man. Triple smoke, bro. I don't know. Maybe
No,
you
I don't
pour
want-
me a little bit more.
shit,
than
dude,
I
we
want.
ran through every-
Rush
we
shot,
got-
dude.
Nope, we're not done. We got that, and we got
We
one
got
more.
double bubble.
We got one. Do you
Jack
really want to
Daniel's
open
rye.
that right now?
Double bubble.
I mean, I'm not. If you don't want to open that, I'm cool.
I don't want to open. I want to open everything.
Tonight, I mean, like, you know, we got to save something for the
Look.
next video.
I want to open everything.
Tonight.
If you want to open the Guinness in that's there, the Guinness Lagavulin, yeah, Lagavulin, it is.
Speaking of Pete,
Yeah.
I'm
What do you
game
say
for
we
it.
scrap double
I
bubble?
just- I don't want to open it until it's ready to open. So
it's probably
But-
ready. It's probably ready.
my wife is gonna get into this week.
100 per.
See, I've had Jack Daniels. I haven't had this double bubble yet, but I've had the Jack Daniels rye, and it's really good.
I had the Jack Daniels rye one
But
time.
if y'all
I
want,
really enjoyed
We
it.
go ahead and skip it and go straight to the Guinness.
Is that what you got poured?
I didn't pour anything yet. I haven't even poured a
They
label.
didn't pop the top yet.
Well, let's go, dude. I don't want to tell you what to do with Joe bottles, but if I had to pick double bubble or Guinness, I'm going Guinness
Yeah,
right
I've
now.
never had
100%.
Guinness, guys.
100%.
Well,
I've had rye. That's just a store pick.
We did a lot of rye.
There we go.
And
then.
somebody told
we
me
know the
something.
answer.
Somebody said something that I thought very interesting. How much do you think that a store pick? Now, granted, a lot of people say, "Oh, I had this store pick and it's so much better." You really think that Daniel at the store picked a better bourbon than the master distiller, who said this is ready to go?
Probably
Do you?
not.
All
Probably
right,
not.
then let's go get that fucking Guinness.
Oh,
Let's
man.
get it.
That's fucked up. All right.
I don't have a problem opening it. I just want it to be a
Dude.
night worth opening.
I am a sucker for store picks though.
Dude,
But-
hey, look, that dude said something that was interesting to me, and I took it in. I like to. I'm a debate guy. You know?
Me too.
I like to
Me
fucking
too.
think about shit.
Me too.
I like shit that makes me think,
Right.
and that shit made me think. But, and this is my go-to, right? Because I've had both, and I've had both recently, and I know which one I like better. But Buffalo Trace, store pick Buffalo Trace. I'm taking store pick all fucking day,
Yeah.
all day.
Man, a lot of big barrel proofs got it going on. So
Absolutely.
you pick a
Absolutely.
different whiskey, so that's the whiskey that's got it going on. So every fucking thing, like it's got a different proof. It's gonna change the flavor.
Yeah.
Where they age it at in the warehouse got a different flavor. Granted, Elijah Craig whiskey in general at 94 proof, like I've had it, it's okay. Dude, I don't know, like just a higher proof makes a whole bit of difference, dude.
Yeah.
So the 94 proof, I thought Elijah Craig, there's plenty of bourbons that beat that at 94 proof. Plenty of bourbons. But then you go a higher proof,
I'm trying to think of what I've.
and Elijah Craig just kills a lot of fucking shit, dude.
Yeah. Oh, the barrel proof Elijah Craig is.
Untouched, uncut, barrel proof, Elijah Craig is great. But the 94 proof, like that's what I'm saying, like
And
you
for
give
what
me-
we've
It's crazy.
what we've had available to us down here. Now, I'm not a hunter. Like I'm not going look online. I'm not that I don't look online, but I'm not struggling to find a certain bottle or a certain batch or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
I want to find it local. I'm not trying to improve my collection without improving my ability to improve my collection.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes sense to you, but
No,
you know,
like,
like
I see what you're
I
saying.
get it. Like I'm not gonna make a dent in the bourbon world, but if I don't help out my locals, then I don't help out myself.
I see what you're saying.
Period.
But we're talking about like tasting whiskey, right? Shit you can get a hold of and get a taste of.
Yeah.
So Elijah Craig Barrel Proof, where we live at, you can buy it in a store, and that might be the best fucking whiskey you can buy in the store, readily available. So
$74.
right, E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof, fucking phenomenal. You
Yeah.
can pick a year.
Can't
15,
find it. That fucking shit anyway.
2016, 2017, whatever. It's fucking great. You're not finding that shit
Can't find it.
nowhere near as close as you can find Elijah
In
Craig.
fact, you'd be lucky to find E.H. Taylor's small batch
Right.
around here,
And
much less barrel.
Right, and comparable in taste.
No.
So Elijah Craig Barrel Proof will compete with E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof in flavor. When it comes to availability, if you got to put that into the mix and price, dude, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is killing everything.
Well,
dude.
small batch is the same price as barrel
slaughtering.
proof Elijah Craig.
Oh yeah,
I mean, if you're getting that for $75, tell me where.
dude, Elijah
you know?
Craig slaughtering everything, dude.
Yeah. What we can find down here, Elijah Craig is the freaking god of bourbon.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is. Hate, do what you want. Elijah Craig is the best, hands
Readily
down, shit that I
available.
can find at,
Right.
in one of 4 stores. I can go and find Elijah Craig right now.
Yeah.
And it's available.
You're not
and
finding the
it's
rest
phenomenal.
of the shit. Right. You're not finding the rest
Hands
of the
down.
shit.
Hey, 136.8 or something.
The crazy
like
thing
that.
is,
like,
dude,
it's
it
great.
used to be $59, $59.99, so $60. Dude, what can you find for $60? Like Old Forester 1920, you know?
What?
You can find a lot of stuff for
I heard
$60.
1920.
Yeah,
Bro,
we was talking about stuff
Let it
that's
be.
stuff
Come on,
that's
man.
better than Elijah Craig Barrel.
this dude right here, he hears 1920,
Yeah.
and you could be talking about the year 1920.
Disappears
like,
for 20 minutes. You hear 1920 shows up.
There's some chaos going on in there, all right?
This dude
I'm
hears
sorry.
1920, and he's like,
But
Oh,
hey,
I'm about to go put out 1920 milliliters of fucking urine because I'm about to go piss.
1920. When it comes to bourbon, it's the bourbon. Hey, look, this is a fresh crack. Like, I haven't
Bruh,
even opened
no.
this. Like, I mean, not even a box.
I'm ready, bro.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Nope, I need a
Okay,
water.
look.
I'm gonna drink the whole
It's
freaking
exciting, man. Woo, look at that.
I'm
Look at that
so-
color.
water. I ain't,
Put that up
talk
against the
about
fire.
it, bro. Talk
Woo.
about it, man. Talk about it. What you got?
Talk about it. Let's see. Lagavulin Isla Single Malt Scotch Whiskey, Offerman Edition, finished in Guinness cask, aged 11 years. He must not had got with Lagavulin 11 years ago to make this, right?
No.
So,
He probably just.
Nick Offerman loves Lagavulin. So
I get that or whatever, but
he's been
this is
drinking.
his edition.
Yeah, but
it's
he's-
11 years old.
He's been drinking his 16-year Lagavulin and loves it, right? So they're like, all right, let's make a Nick Offerman edition. They made the Lagavulin 11 year.
So they made it, and then they just named it after him whenever it came time to release it.
And then 11 year was great. So this is the Father's Day release, right? For
My
him-
only issue with
him and
this
his
is
dad.
just the commercial,
It's him and his dad. So his dad is a lover of Guinness beer, and Nick Offerman obviously loves Lagavulin. So he's like, hey, let's do a collaboration where we finish Lagavulin 11. Yeah,
One Karen?
I got one, dude. And
Oh, you know
it's
what?
actually hot, dude.
I'm going to buy you some.
I got a magnificent bastard one.
That was mine earlier.
Let's
Well, I did rinse and clean them, so.
Let's finish Nick Offerman 11 year in some Guinness casks. So that's what they did. So the Nick Offerman 11 year we had before is great, right? It was a great whiskey. But this one's finished in some Guinness casks, so it should taste a lot different, dude. We'll see what it tastes like.
Dude, that 11 year was
Oh,
fucking
it was great, dude.
fantastic.
Right?
I mean, 16 is really fucking
Oh,
badass,
man.
but every year of Lagavulin is great. 8's
Dude, this
probably the worst of the bunch, but 9 is really fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
11 is great,
Yeah.
and 16. I really like the 9 because it's almost a little rough around the edges. I like that about
Yeah.
it.
Dude, it smells like Lagavulin, damn sure.
It smells like Lagavulin. I haven't seen anything on this as for review-wise or what people note that. I've heard rumors that it's sweet or it has a...
You almost have to put this against the 11 year, actually, because this smells like the 11 year.
I don't have I have the 9-year side. You have, we both got our bottles of the other one. You still have that
to do a
one.
comparison.
You had to open it.
Yeah.
What you got? Lagavulin?
He has the original Offerman edition.
Yeah.
I had it. We drank it. We both got our bottles at the same time, though.
Damn, boy, that's out of the whiskey right there. Struck match on top.
Oh.
You already tasted it? Damn, dude.
Oh,
Uh,
Lord. Struck
I
match.
love nosing it.
That is Isla for sure.
I like nosing it, whatever, but man, I'm all about the taste. And
Struck match, right?
I ain't gonna lie, dude. You're
I don't
in
know,
for a treat.
I love the nose, man.
Anybody that ever said that this was like sweet or just like a dessert or this or that or whatever with the whole Guinness, you're fucking wrong.
Yeah, but they might have been tasting against the original.
I don't give a shit. They're wrong, dude. This is good. The nose
Alright,
is
so,
fantastic. You get
here
the
we go.
Isla, you get the peat, you get the
I
smoke. You get Lagavulin tradition.
I'm not the Scott. You guys have been doing this a lot longer than I have. I don't get the. I don't know much about the Lagavulin tradition. So let's just. Sorry if I fucked this up, but let's just roll into the Lagavulin Offerman edition.
Oh, that's you, dude.
Oh, it's me. I don't really
First
seem
of
like
all,
a
this is
little
Isla. Like,
Oh, yeah.
straight up Isla.
So everything I get
Which
off
I freaking love. by
everything
the
I
way.
get off of Lagavulin always struck match. It smells like a struck match, which I like that.
That's
If you strike a match, you smell it.
Oh, struck match.
Yeah.
Smell it.
Magnesium.
Yeah, you get struck
Burnt
match.
magnesium. Hold on.
That's a straight up Lagavulin smell for me.
Like that pungent when you strike a match too close to your face,
Yeah.
and you get the magnesium like straight in your nose. Yeah, like that.
All
yeah.
day.
But not burning like that.
No.
Just that smell that you
Right.
get after the burn dies down.
when I originally heard about this and what people kind of saying about
I can
it.
see that.
Because honestly, I didn't read any reviews and listen to reviews on any of this at all. I've tried to be as far away from it as I can. But I heard that it was kind of sweet and had, I don't know, like a creamy,
Chocolate.
sweetness
that's
to
what
it. In comparison to the other Lagavulin, it's been a while. It's been a good while. I think I might like this one better. And I don't get all of that creaminess.
It's
and
been
stuff.
so fucking long since I've had a Lagavulin. I wouldn't even better compare.
This is really fucking
I'm gonna go
good,
grab a
dude.
bottle of water before I taste this.
This is really, really good.
I don't know, like, I'm thinking of the cream and chocolate, but I don't get it off of it,
Anybody?
so. I'm
Good.
Good.
My water bottles. What the fuck is my water bottle?
I drink a ton of water.
Oh, there it is.
Like whiskey night, not whiskey night. I drink water. all
Well,
the
I got
time,
this.
so-
I got mine Under Armour.
Damn.
No, don't
Right?
do it. Don't do it. I want to give
Dude, it's
I'm not saying
fucking
nothing
good.
about y'all. I kind of want to. I'm not a Lagavulin guy.
Damn, dude.
I just want to kind of give my
Lagavulin
unadulterated
has
notes.
always been my favorite smoke, though.
Ardbeg is my favorite smoke,
No.
but Lagavulin is like
Lagavulin has
Well,
always
you're-
been my favorite
You're an
smoke.
Ardbeg idiot. Like,
When Lefroy said
you're an Ardbeg Couyons.
Ardbeg smoke is hands down the best.
I like this one, then Lefroy second, then Ardbeg.
But
Really?
Yeah, this is my favorite
This is
smoke.
more than Lefroy.
Lagavulin.
It's not more than Lefroy. But this
Lagavulin's
like your favorite
balance
smoke. No.
is fantastic.
Lore is my favorite whiskey.
Their
hands
whiskey
down.
taste and their smoke just balances so amazingly that it's Lefroy's 3. Lefroy's 3 on the list for me.
It's kind of hard to argue. I mean, like I love Ardbeg.
You
I love
started with
Lefroy. Lefroy,
though. I started with Ardbeg, so
yeah.
So
We're on
Lefroy
different-
Lore is my favorite whiskey, and it beats out the fucking Lagavulin 16 whiskey. But with that being said, we talking about just smoke wise, all the fucking thing. Dude, Lagavulin
this
16,
is
Lagavulin 8,
Lagavulin has
Lagavulin
such
9.
a balance with it.
I
Their
kinda-
whiskeys have such a balance with the smoke and the taste of the whiskey that
If you
it's
dive past the smoke on this, I get the sweet, but it's hard to get past the smoke. But I don't know. Let me.
Oh, you get, yeah, I can get
on the nose. It's hard to get past that, but
The smoke is
The taste
definitely
is-
up front, hands
Yeah.
down. Like, but if you can get past the smoke, maybe open
Honestly,
it for a little while, and
every
you kind of
bit
get
on
some
par
sweet
with
notes.
16. I think it's really complex and just beautiful, man. This is
All right.
God, it's fantastic. I'm even getting high in the voice here. You know, like it's good. This is the best thing we've had tonight. Some honey.
You get honey on this, but you didn't get. But you didn't get honey on Paul John.
I'm
dude?
sorry, y'all are
dude.
Like if I
terrible.
dipped my dick in honey,
I'm
it would
sorry,
taste
y'all are
like
terrible.
Paul John.
This is
Yeah,
a little
Paul
bit of honey
John's
on the
honey,
front. A little bit of honey on the front.
All I get out of this is
Yeah.
fucking
Sorry, I don't
smoke.
know what
I
honey
get
tastes
smoke.
like.
I get a little sweetness in there. It could be honey, but nowhere near as honey as Paul John though.
Hey, look, man, I might have COVID. I don't know. I'm not chasing everything the same. All right, it's a little off, but this is fucking delicious.
But, yeah, I can see your honey
All right,
taste of smoke.
I'm about to dive in. I can't pin down the sweet nose that I get, so I'm about to dive into the
Multi
flavor.
sweet.
Mm.
You like it that right?
It's fucking delicious.
I like it on the taste.
This is the best whiskey we had tonight.
Oh.
Campfire is a very close second.
Oh. Now, I'm gonna do it again before I say anything. First sip, not so much smoke as a smell until it hits the finish.
Yeah, it's on the finish, the smoke part. And it almost like it comes on like, bitch, pow, like poof, it's in your mouth.
Yeah, it comes on. Damn good though.
It's sweet on the
I
front.
love
The-
Lagavulin.
Sweet, the mid palate, okay.
This is one of the
Mid-palate,
reasons why
creamy.
scotches are so great. So much balance and just smooth and
Flavors.
into it, and you get a lot of flavors, and
A
it's
lot of flavors.
Yeah.
there's
it
no
starts
steps.
off sweet.
It's just a line of just beautifulness.
That's what you have an aged whiskey for 11 years. You know, how many bourbons age 11 years? What, Elijah Craig Barrel Proof? Elijah Craig's 12? How many other ones you got? They kind of age on?
Elijah Craig Barrel Proof is 12 years old.
Every Elijah Craig they've ever made is 12 years
So when
old. The
you
94 is 12 years old.
Totally wrong about it. There's totally a fucking 18-year-old out there.
Well, it's true.
I
We're
was
talking
leading into it, man.
Minimum age. Minimum age Elijah
You didn't
Craig.
say that. I was just saying there's at least
Which
an
is
18.
crazy,
I know.
though.
I've seen the bottles.
That's even crazy.
I can't
would
get
freaking
one,
love to try
but I've
that.
seen the
I'd love to
bottles.
see the color of that Elijah Craig 18 because 12
But
is
minimum,
dark, dude.
minimum age, like Elijah Craig's not coming out with anything that young. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It's
Right.
crazy that this is a little younger than Elijah.
I know
Craig.
Heaven Hill does a lot of shit, right? Like, not
Yeah,
just
yeah.
bourbon wise.
Right.
Heaven Hill does a lot of shit. Heaven Hill has got their hands in all,
Yeah. They
fucking
making, like,
all kind
yeah,
of
they're
shit,
making a lot of
right? So, I got a Heaven Hill barrel at the house, and I would really like to know what was fucking aging that shit. Because I'm telling you, every single time I open my garage first thing in the morning, it's all I smell.
I ain't gonna lie, man. This is worth it.
Yeah, I like it.
Dude, I get the cream. Like, I definitely get the Islay
It's got that cream.
or
It's got Isla.
the Isla freaking peat smoke. That's definitely there.
I think this
And
one would
this
be
finish-
sweeter than the 11. I like to try the 11 against it, like the original.
I think this one is a little sweeter.
The original bringing a little bit more Lafroyishness to it.
I don't honestly
Dude,
know
this finish
which
is
one I would
just-
pick over the other because I really like this and I know I really like the other one. I got the 9 inside.
Do you
And
have
the
to
9
pick
is
one?
really good too.
Oh, dude, if I gotta pick one right now, Lafroy. I mean, Lagavulin 16. That's 16.
Oh,
is
I haven't
16
had the
The
16.
16 beats
100%,
this,
dude.
but
I got 2 bottles of the 16. I finished 2
I'm
of that.
I'm talking about the 2
Great.
Nick Offerman
Right.
11 years.
Yeah.
like, man, I don't know which
Right,
one
me
I
either.
would want.
Me either.
Because I know
Yeah.
that I love that other one.
Yeah,
and
the
I
other
love
one's
this
good,
one.
dude. The other one was good.
This is really
The other
fucking
one was
good.
like, if you like Lafroy,
Oh, yeah.
you probably like the other one. This one is it's probably a little bit sweeter, a little bit more
kinda-
rounded actually.
This is kind of hitting on the Lafroy. The finish on this is what I love. The finish on this is
Yeah.
fucking kick fucking
Right.
ass, dude.
Right.
It's not. I don't know. It just Lafroy fucking lingers on it.
Yeah.
It's not
Lafroy
Lafroy.
lingers.
It's that peaty fucking iodine smoke lingers.
Lafroy's
I
pungent
freaking
in your
love
face.
it, dude.
Yeah.
This
I
is
love it.
a little bit better balance. Like, that's what I like about Lagavulin. Their balances.
Yeah. There's a lot more going
Every
on than
stage
just
kind of
fucking
blends
smoke.
in with the other stage. It just
Yeah.
goes up
Absolutely.
and down, you know, nice and like this. Lafroy is like,
Iodine
And this is
smoke.
the thing. This is the
Fucking
thing.
suck it, you know.
This is the
Lafroy.
thing.
It's like-
Lafroy
Lafroy
is
dick.
almost like I'm gonna whip my peak dick out, right? I'm just saying.
We're talking about that Lafroy dick again.
You
So-
like pizza.
Lagavulin is very balanced, but then there's Lafroy lore,
Look.
who whips the peak dick out and is balanced.
Lafroy's like this.
That's the best fucking whiskey
Whack.
there is, dude.
Lagavulin's like,
Yeah,
I mean,
Dude.
it's kind of out there.
dude.
Lore
Lafroy
keeps
Lore.
going and going and going, and then it
Lore.
goes a little bit more.
Lafroy
and
lore
like, here you go.
reminds me of Lagavulin 16 if it was a Lafroy.
You ever had a
That's the
Lafroy?
shit.
You ever had Lafroy Quarter?
No, I need to.
I want to.
Yeah.
I was
We need-
talking
we need
to a
get
dude
that.
online the night.
It's like,
I have
$70, it's like $70.
You want to,
Let's
you
fucking
have
do
to,
it,
but I
dude.
need to.
Look,
Or-
I'm down to
that's
split it.
what
You know what I mean?
I
and,
don't-
and I'm not even care about equal split.
I don't
I'm
think
just
it's
like,
fucking with lore, but we'll try it.
yeah. Well, I don't think it's if Corey Brecken ain't fucking with Lore with all the
Dude,
fucking
Corey Brecken
smoke.
is great.
Hey, dude, Corey
Smoke dick
Brecken
they
is.
got in that shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking with Laura. Is it beating its ass? No, but it's fucking with it.
Dude,
No, I
Corey
mean,
Brecken's
like-
great, dude. The only thing I think
Corey
Art Bag-
Brecken's playing on the same little fucking merry-go-round playground
But
as
look.
fucking Lore, but
Yeah.
Corey Brecken is not.
The art bag that
It-
would fuck with lore is Dark Cove, and we don't
Corey
have the money to
Brecken
buy
is
it,
not
so-
in the same grade as Lore. All right, that's the other Treta whatever bullshit that Ardbeg makes.
Corey, Dark Cove. Bro, if we can get some Dark Cove, dude,
Yeah.
that would fuck with lore.
Corey Brecken is a different animal. It's not the one that's meant to compete. Ardbeg makes a version that's meant to compete with Lore. It's just $300 something dollars
yeah,
a bottle.
It's not in our price range.
And
Yeah.
Lore is
120.
Yeah.
you know? 130.
So-
Right.
the difference is we're not willing to pay that price at the moment for that.
Our
There
next-
is a version that meets with it, but Corey Brecken is very fucking close for not even being in the same category.
No, dude. Corey Brecken.
Corey Brecken's good.
If I had never had Lefroy Lore,
Yeah.
Corey Brecken might be the fucking best
Yeah,
shit I've ever
I
had.
think so too.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Make
It
it,
is,
the Corey
it
Brecken.
is great. It
we got
really
we
is.
on Lagavulin 11. You want to get the Corey Brecken next?
No. I really don't. Like,
I think personally, I think Corey Brecken is great.
It
But
really
man,
is.
Lefroy 16. I mean, Lagavulin 16 is fucking phenomenal, dude.
Oh yeah, it beats this. That 16 is fucking.
That 16
phenomenal,
year is
dude.
fucking great. Dude, you talking about a finish? This, imagine with a finish that just keeps on going and then finishes with a mint uplift.
Ah.